homes for stopping through with a check for $2,000.
Yes.
Some people came through anonymously.
Yes.
Dropped off money. The family has received those funds. And whatever you can do, if everybody do a little, nobody has to do a lot.
The movement continues.
What are some of the conditions in the jail that got people upset, like the living conditions on a day-to-day basis?
We'll come out of our cell at 11 o'clock in the morning. We'll get food and we'll get medication. So that shortens the time. Out of those 2 hours, we'll probably get an hour out, and then we'll have to lock back down. And by lock back down, I mean we stay in our cell. We get fed in our cell. We don't come out our cell at all. And that's pretty much the biggest problem. And they simply say that they're short-staffed. But that's not enough because they knew that they were going to be short-staffed. Like, this has been a problem for over 2 years now.
The marathon continues.
There's never been a better time to make change in the city of Milwaukee, starting with the youth. And we talked about the housing. Willie Hines, y'all boy Willie Hines, and they trying to change the leadership over there. We got our hands full, and it's not the time. But we got attorney B. Ivy Lamar on the lines right now, calling from the courthouse. How you doing, attorney B. Ivy Lamar?
Hey, what's going on, Tory? I'm good, man. Happy to be here.
Joining me on the line, Dr. Umar Johnson. How you doing, brother, Dr. Umar Johnson?
Peace and Pan-Africanism, good brother Black Power to all my brothers and sisters in Milwaukee, Kenosha, Green Bay, Racine, and across the state of Wisconsin.
Yo, peace, King. I'm going to stand with you and walk with you, brother.
God bless you.
Because I think it's an important thing what you're doing, and you need to have the support of the community. Regardless if we live in these areas or not, it all affects us in one way or shape or form.
It's time for that action and all the smoke. This is the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association award-winning Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on YouTube.
Man, best show in the world, bro. You got the best show in the world. Hope you know that, man.
God bless you, brother. I appreciate that.
Big up to you both. Thank you so much. Tory, you spoke to my kids. Liz, you did too. But you spoke to my kids, and when I tell you both that they was talking about what we did earlier that morning all day, that's literally what they was doing. They was talking about it all day. My son was just hollering,
Awesome.
where's Tory? Like,
I wanted to make sure that I let you know that to hear a person and have a person like you in this community, the way that you are selfless, the way that you give, even when your cup is not even full, you are filling other people's cup. And that just inspires me to make sure that I help you the best way that I can by doing my part.
As always, my good brother, stay cool, stay calm, stay focused.
Now, live from the Avenue in the heart of downtown Milwaukee, here is the king of talk radio, Tory Lowe.
Justice Wisconsin, the truth, the most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM, the movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory Lowe, the truth. From 1 to 4, we about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice, we want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready. 101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe. Tory Lowe Show live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. And I'm here for the action.
And nothing but that action.
And I want all the smoke.
Who wants the smoke today?
Salute to all my brothers and sisters on the front lines. The marathon continues.
The movement continues.
How y'all doing out there in Radio Land? How y'all doing in the chat? We got another powerful show for you today. So I'm gonna need y'all to open up your ears, okay? Salute. Thank you for joining me this Friday, February 13th, 2026. Hey, I want to start out this show with talking about just COINTELPRO, because I was watching something on YouTube. You know, I was doing my, YouTube scrolls, and forget about COINTELPRO. This was what they used. The government used this idea to create division amongst the community. So if we're not talking and we're fighting each other, we don't get to see the overall arching idea that's destroying us both. And I think we forget about these things. This is why you got to know about your history, or you're going to end up a mystery. And we talk about these things, but we forget about it. As soon as we talk about it, we forget about it, and then we go back and participate into the destruction of ourselves. COINTELPRO was a design operation to divide and conquer. So when people say, oh, we can't get together, the black community is this, the black community is that, you got to realize, you got to know your history. Because it wasn't always like that. This is why you got to go back to the Reconstruction period. This is why you got to start understanding that there were powerful black communities that were destroyed after slavery. After slavery. White mobs destroyed black communities. Government ran railroads through not railroads, but freeways through black communities, and they dropped drugs in the neighborhood to break the communication. They took some of the dumbest people and made them the leader. They saw that the revolutionaries were smart, intelligent. Then they flipped it to where now drugs are in the community. Now everybody want to be American gangster. You know what I mean? They flipped it. It was a flip. They sent out letters to the Black Panthers, and when they finally saw each other, they was ready to fight because somebody sent a letter that said that this person was against that person. You know how the instigator was when you was in school. You know, when I was in, I think, elementary school, Lee Street Elementary School, people used to, bump shoulders before they had a fight. You know, they used to go around in circles with the shoulder. Like, you hit me first, you hit me first. They used to, nobody really wanted to fight, but it was like they used to go and just bump shoulders like, okay, do something, do something. Then the instigator would stick their hand in, the baddest one hit my hand, And then, the instigators, then the person, then we'll buy into, we'll hit the instigator, get his hand hit, and then he'd be like, you soft. The other person was soft. And then it got advanced. After a while, the instigator would put his hand in there and be like, first one bad hit my hand, and then the person would hit their hand, and the instigator would slap the person that didn't hit his hand. So he getting in punches too. The instigator getting in some licks, and nobody got mad at the instigator. Understand what I'm saying? That was probably the early versions of COINTELPRO. That was probably maybe. I mean, I don't know. Well, yeah, that guy, the instigators work for the FBI now. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, take it on a broader sense. Take it on a broader sense. Look at our communities. It's neighborhoods where neighbors don't even talk. That's not a village. That's not the unity in community. So all of these strategies to divide and conquer worked. They worked. Now we arguing over political differences. We arguing over if you like soda, if you like Pepsi and you like Coca-Cola. Now you arguing if you got a 7-Up and the person got a Sprite, if you a Chicago Bears fan or you a Packers fan. Everywhere you look, divide and conquer is everywhere. Everybody's divided on something. And we're all getting played as consumers, as taxpayers. Understand what I'm saying? But there's never been a better time to correct it. To understand that the programming was for me to not like you, was for me to disagree with you to the point where I get the high blood pressure. And longer as we're fighting, the people who are really pulling the strings get to hide in the dark. And this has been going on for a long time. COINTELPRO was the biggest weapon that they used to confuse the black community. Because now y'all can't even tell who the leader is. Every week it's a new leader.
Every February, it's 20 community leaders out here. These are the leaders. It's new people every time. But that don't happen in Sherwood. That don't happen in Pewaukee. And that don't happen in Waukesha. It don't even happen on the south side. When you cross that bridge going to the south side, you don't see that. Why? Because they got to keep you confused. So they keep presenting new ideas to keep you in rotation. So you'll never see the people that's really working for your best benefit. Matter of fact, the people who are really on the front lines, they try to ignore them, and they won't even give them any money to enhance what they're doing. I meet people on the front lines all the time. And they leave the city because the city will not help them enhance what they're doing. And I'd be sad because I can't help them because they haven't helped Tory Lowe. But thank God I'm self-made. I'm a self-made advocate. I made myself. God, with the help of God and my faith and my ability to strategize and organize without no organization, without no funding, everybody can't do that, but thank God that I was able to do it. So I don't even look at them like that. And I got a day in the city. And I got a day in the county. Self-made. Because I understand only person that I have to check is me. The only person I got to look for the answers is me. The answers is within you. And we can solve anything if we start looking in instead of going out. Because if you go out, they're going to take advantage of you. If you look in, you're not going to take advantage of yourself. You're going to make sure that things are done correctly. What was the saying? If you want something done right, you got to go do it yourself. I understand what I'm saying. And people say, well, why everybody ain't doing this? Why everybody ain't doing that? Why? Because COINTELPRO. Somebody said, Tory, people be talking crazy about you. I laughed. I said, that's COINTELPRO. Bots. People that are conditioned by mainstream media, mainstream marketing. People that have been sent a script. So you don't even know why you're mad at half the people you mad at because you a bot. You don't even have a legitimate reason many times to be upset with half of the people you mad at. Maybe you need to look in the mirror and say, dang, I'm a bot. I'm a bot, man. I got to change my life. Hey, look, when we come back, we going to get into the show. I just tried to let y'all know. This is why I try to start my show so y'all can think. I try to drop a gem for you. But when we come back, we going to get into the show, Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
And that's Tory Lowe, bringing you all the action and all the smoke.
This Black History Month, 1017 The Truth, opening up the mic to Milwaukee's youth, young boys and girls sharing what Black history means to them in their own words. I'll be reading and sharing your submissions with the 1017 The Truth audience all month long. Our voices, our stories. If you know a young person with something to say, share their message on social media, tag at @ToryLowe_King or 1017 The Truth. Let's amplify their stories together.
Valentine's Day is almost here, and Cousin Subs has the perfect sweet treat. Our limited-time chocolate strawberry shake mixes rich chocolate and sweet strawberry flavor into one creamy, indulgent sip. Share it on a date, or enjoy it just for you. But hurry, it's only available through February 15th. Order in store, online, or in the app today. Cousin Subs, we believe in better.
Here's a dose of reality. Driving under the influence of prescription painkillers is just as illegal and just as deadly as driving drunk. In fact, there are nearly 2,000 drug-related crashes every year in Wisconsin. Help prevent drug driving, and let's achieve 0 preventable deaths on Wisconsin roadways. Driving on pills kills. Sponsored by the Wisconsin Departments of Health Services, Transportation, and Justice.
I slept in a lot of different rooms, different beds, but none of them really felt like mine. I spent 14 years in foster care, mostly in group homes. And I never had much stuff because I always had to be ready to move. Why get things if you just have to let them go?
There are more than 100,000 children in foster care waiting to be adopted. The Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption is working to help find them a forever family and a permanent home of their own.
Now I have my own room with walls that tell my story. I love hanging out in here. I play dress up with my sisters and I sing and make videos. But the best part, knowing I'll always have a place to go and a family that loves and supports me.
If you have room in your home or your heart, see how you can help at davethomasfoundation.org.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Look, Tory been on it before the boy was born. Baby sister died and he couldn't just mourn. I had to organize a funeral, but that ain't the norm. They ain't treating people right, he coming with a swarm. Man, local plague, you the devil, you ain't about to win. Look, black people put in cages, he about to free them. I said black people getting shot and he about to bleed them. He a fighting for the men and he is fighting for the women. If they talking about the money, he
101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. We got to head over to New Mexico. Allegations of bodies buried at Epstein's New Mexico ranch prompt investigation calls. They find them bodies at one of Epstein's residence. Hey, I got something to say after this. If you're watching this, we broadcast live on 101.7 The Truth. We got video footage. Let's listen.
Eddie Aragon says it was early in the morning in November 2019 when he got this email from someone claiming they were a former staffer at Zorro Ranch. Writing, "Did you know somewhere in the hills outside of the Zorro, 2 foreign girls were buried on orders of Jeffrey and Madam G. Both died by strangulation during rough fetish sex."
I got the email. I was startled.
The emailer says they had 7 sex videos, including some with minors, but never actually sent the footage, asking Aragon for digital currency Bitcoin.
Approximately at that time, Bitcoin was worth about $8,000. They wanted to exchange 1 Bitcoin for the videos that they had in possession.
Aragon says he didn't know what to do with the email, so he sent it to the FBI.
I've since referred to the FBI on a number of other things, and I've never heard back from them on any things.
Fast forward 6 years later, the DOJ released Aragon's email as part of the Epstein files.
Matters. I think that New Mexicans need answers. I think the victims need answers.
That's what prompted New Mexico Public Lands Commissioner Stephanie Garcia Richard to send this letter to the Attorney General and the U.S. Attorney's Office Tuesday, asking them to thoroughly investigate this disturbing allegation regarding the referenced burials.
We need to get to the bottom of really what happened in New Mexico.
She says she was horrified to learn in 2019 that our state was still leasing lands around Zorro Ranch to Epstein's company.
I canceled the leases at that time.
A month after Epstein killed himself in jail, the land around the mansion totals around 1,200 acres and hasn't been leased out since.
We're thinking to possibly turn it into a memorial to honor the victims, or as some kind of wildlife sanctuary, perhaps. So that's what we're thinking for that land.
Attorney General Raul Torres' office responding to Garcia Richard hours later with this letter. As we understand it, the allegations appear to be unsubstantiated, it says, going on to say they will work to obtain the original files. Once such information is obtained, our office will review it to determine whether any further action is warranted, and if so, the appropriate next steps.
To my knowledge, no investigation has taken place thus far. It doesn't sound like anything is going to be taking place very soon.
All right, I'll say this. This Epstein rabbit hole is getting deep. Epstein, they trying to throw Epstein off as a guy that was somebody that was working with child sex, human trafficking. Epstein seems like he had a bigger hand in some of the decision-making of what we know as American politics, American ideas that we participate in. Like, he was behind the scenes as almost kind of like a strategist. Everybody was kind of going to him for political ideas, for money. He was on everybody's political list. He's in some of these emails, he's talking to people about COVID. He's talking to people about Bitcoin ideas. You know, I'm telling you, Epstein is bigger than we think. This Epstein idea, this is why nobody's really going down. Maxwell is in jail, but she's pleading the fifth. And I believe that if she did speak, she may end up like Epstein, to me, if she say the wrong thing. Because think about it. Epstein was in everybody with power. Bill Gates, Clinton, Trump. Everybody hung around. Epstein was in all of these rooms. He was more than just like a human trafficker. He was that. And he was more than just little girls. He was controlling narratives. He was in on certain conversations. If you look at these emails, he's talking more than just peddling, human trafficking and kids. He's in the decision making. It was even one file where he said Joe Biden was killed a while ago, allegedly, and the one that we were seeing was somebody wearing a mask. This is in the Epstein files. Like, he talking like, oh, Joe Biden is dead. Like, this is a fake guy. Like, really? Like, yeah, like, I guess, allegedly he was saying that Joe Biden was executed somehow. I got the email. I don't want to get all into it and read it because, I read a lot of it, and I think I've been having kind of nightmares almost from reading all them files and listening to all of the conspiracies that came from it. But what I'm saying is, this is why nobody ain't going to jail, because it's deeper than that. This guy had his hand in a lot of different things outside of this human trafficking, and if they expose this, the whole leadership as we know it for the last, 20-something years will fall. Because people going to start telling. Once they get them in there the first 48 hours, if they really start getting one person, he going to tell on another person, and the dominoes going to start caving in. They got Ghislaine Maxwell, and she keeping quiet, because if she open her mouth and it lead to somebody else, that person, you can't tell me that person, hey, you think these politicians are going to hold their peace and go to jail for 20 years and be silent? They gonna go crazy. They gonna tell. Only reason ain't nobody telling, because I see all of these investigations with victims saying this happened or reports of that happened, and then they saying that it's inconclusive, or they couldn't find the person, or the person didn't call back. Understand what I'm saying, Truth Nation? Understand what I'm saying, Truth Nation? This is why I raised the question. All of this publicity, and ain't not one victim showed up. Stephon Diggs got more women showing up at the Super Bowl talking about what he did than Jeffrey Epstein. Understand what I'm saying? Like Nick Cannon, it's more information on all of these other people. Puff Daddy, everybody coming out on Puff Daddy, everybody coming out on this and that person. But it's crickets or during this time where it's at its highest peak, where the files is out, and ain't no victim on the mainstream media or making the news cycles right now. Think about it. R. Kelly got more victims coming out saying what he did. They got a whole documentary surviving R. Kelly in jail. But the Epstein files is out. Thousands, I'm talking about millions of files. You can't even read all of it. Understand what I'm saying? So you telling me ain't one victim want to take advantage of this media coverage? They got the most protection than they ever had in their life right now. You tell me if one girl in this city come up and says she was with the Epstein files, the whole city gonna be behind her. But I ain't seeing nothing on the news cycles. What's really going on? Hey, y'all better stop arguing back and forth. Y'all better start looking outside. Y'all better start opening up your ears for what's really happening, what's really going on, because I believe it's deeper. Hey, look, when we come back, We'll have a pop culture report. Truth Nation, stay locked in.
You are listening to The Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Steinhoffel's President 5-Day Sale is happening now, and the furniture and mattress savings are so good. Start with at least 10% off store-wide, then you'll get $50 off every $4.99 you spend, plus doorbusters you gotta see in person. And if you're financing, I got something huge for you. 60 months with no interest until 2031 when you spend over $19.99, plus you'll get a $200 MasterCard reward card. It's only 5 days, so don't wait, and it's only at Steinhoffel's.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
Nathan has taught me to embrace the moment. Age-wise, I'm in my late 60s. I'm old enough to be his grandfather. Will he be embarrassed to acknowledge me as his dad? I think the most important thing we can do is let them know that they're safe, that they're valued and cared for and loved, and that they're important.
I knew I wanted to be adopted by him because of how he taught me to be the person who I am today. And it's coming from a dad that didn't expect to become a dad. And I feel very proud to be his son.
That was what he needed, and he was what I needed. Every day is full of new opportunities. That's what it's been about, realizing the simple things that it takes to make such a huge difference in these kids' lives.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care at adoptuskids.org. Brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
I take care of the kids, and I take care of my dad. I take care of things at work. The groceries, the cleanups, the meltdowns, the doctor's visits, the family events, mealtimes, bedtimes. I take care of all the things everyone else needs. But I haven't made time to take care of what I need.
Family caregivers are often overloaded. It can feel overwhelming and exhausting. It's no surprise that millions of caregivers experience symptoms of anxiety and depression every year. But help is available because there may only be one you, but you don't have to do it alone. Head to mentalhealthcareworks.org. That's mentalhealthcareworks.org to learn how to get the support you deserve, because mental health care works when you make the call. If you're experiencing a mental health crisis or thoughts of suicide, dial 988, a message from the American Psychiatric Association Foundation.
This Associated Bank Sports Update on 1017 The Truth is powered by ESPN Milwaukee. I'm Nazir Spencer. The Bucks are on a major hot streak right now after beating the Magic and Thunder on back-to-back nights. Bucks are in OKC and won 110-93. New pickup Ousmane Dieng is becoming a fan favorite.
Pull-up three, Ousmane Dieng puts it right over Wiggins and knocks down another. So Dieng off of a 17-point showing last time out's got 12 now tonight on his second Michelob Ultra 3 of the night.
It's All-Star Weekend, so the Bucks are back at it next week in New Orleans. In college basketball, the Badgers have a huge game tonight versus number 10 ranked Michigan State in Madison. That game begins tonight at 7. Marquette is at home tomorrow as they play Xavier at 2 p.m. UWM is at home on Sunday against UW Green Bay at 2 p.m. This Sports Update brought to you by Associated Bank, proudly supporting your hometown team's member FDIC.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
It ain't moving weight, it ain't giving satisfaction. Chrome on the dash, foot on the gas, traction. Whole hood still asking how he flipped them fractions. I ain't with the chatter, I'm about that action. One phone call, trunk full, let's make it happen. Yeah, sun hit the scope, I'm already on the rooftop. Last pack touchdown, whole strip looked like a food truck. Mama said slow down, I just smiled, sent the new truck. Mortgage paid off, she ain't gotta hear the news much.
101.7 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. Pop Culture Report brought to you by Nazir Spencer. How you doing, Nazir?
We good, man.
It's a Friday.
It's about to be Valentine's Day.
It's Valentine's Day. What you got planned for Valentine's Day?
We got dinner tomorrow night. One of the Bartolotta's. Hey.
You excited?
I'm excited. I'm ready for some steak.
You love Valentine's Day.
I like steak. I like going out to dinner.
See, I like my Valentine's Day every day.
Okay.
Don't pop up and just do something that you ain't been doing on Valentine's Day.
That's facts.
Because I'm gonna believe it's commercial.
That's facts. I like that.
I like at least have the strong love there. So when Valentine's Day come, it's just adding on. Don't be treating me like crap a week or 2 days before, acting crazy. Then on Valentine's Day you want to get Gucci.
Love should be all the time.
It could be. I need mine 365 days.
Oh yeah. Look, before we get into some Valentine's Day talk, I got to talk to you about our Bucks, man, because we've been talking all year about how Giannis leaving, we struggling. We've been on a little bit of a hot streak recently, man.
All right, I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
It's the hype real with these new players because we getting geeked up right now because we seeing some firepower off the bench.
I'm going to explain something to you real quick. They talking about an expansion in the NBA right now. Seattle and Vegas are at the top of the market right now, and I'm all for it. You know why? Because it's players like Ousmane Dieng, who we just got for chicken and rice from the Suns.
I mean, we got these people for the Lowe.
Oh man, we got this dude for chicken and rice from the Suns. We gave up Cole Anthony and Amir Coffey he was on the Thunder, but it was in a three-way trade and stuff like that. So Dieng came to our team,
and he had to play against his old team. He did good last night.
And he dropped some crazy numbers.
He went crazy.
4 blocks, 9 rebounds, some crazy 20 points. And
they saying that he couldn't make the rotation because OKC was stacked.
Do not plays every game, and players like this, they deserve some playing time.
Right.
That's why the expansion that I'm full on for, because players like that, they deserve some time. Now, is the hype real? I think so.
You excited?
Listen, not for this year, because this year it's almost we can still make the play-in, but the playoffs we pushing it. We got to get Giannis back and we got to see how it go.
All right, so check this out.
Go ahead.
We got Cam and Ousmane.
Okay, Cam. We can talk about Cam too.
Okay, all I'm saying is in the last couple games, I'm seeing a lot of people excited about these two new additions to the Bucks.
Yeah,
we beat OKC.
Oh yeah.
I mean, which is one of the number one teams, the defending champions or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Is the hype real, though? Is it real? Is this sustainable?
Look,
is this sustainable?
All I'm going to say is
for the rest of the year, are these guys going to be putting in the work, or this is that when you first meet somebody, you got to put it down to keep somebody?
Look, all I'm going to say is they are practicing to play without Giannis. And what I mean by that is when Giannis comes back, there's going to have to be a bench presence. And it's exactly what they're doing right now. They got Cam Thomas and Dieng off the bench. That helps them. And then eventually they'll have to play with Giannis, and then it'll all be like they're not gonna get the ball as much. I know that. But
they need the ball in their hands to make something happen.
But you gotta this is the development stage right now, man. This is the development stage. This is a perfect development for this team. Because you got one of the best players in the world on your team. And if he can help develop you while also carrying you through the playoffs, I mean that's something that we gotta really stay true to that hype. Because I think it's something there. Cam Thomas, I know he a little. I don't think you're too high on Cam Thomas yet.
I think that I like Cam Thomas.
Okay.
I think it's a reason that he landed at the Bucks. For whatever reason, his old team felt like they was gonna move on past him.
Yeah.
Needing the ball in his hands about 80% of the time to make something happen.
I mean,
all I'm saying is there a way? And we got Doc as the coach right now, so. That's been the whole coaching aspect of the Bucks right now is under question.
Mm-hmm.
Can we make an offense or design an offense that can highlight everybody right now so they don't feel slighted and they can be productive?
You want to know something? You want to know a fun fact about last night? Doc Rivers wasn't there.
Right.
A lot of people saying
that's what I said.
A lot of people saying, look, I'm gonna give my credit to Darvin Ham. I like Darvin Ham.
I like Darvin Ham, but a lot of times he ended up in Milwaukee because his last situation. Everybody in Milwaukee right now had a situation, a controversial situation, and landed in Milwaukee. And now all of a sudden, it seemed like they could be balling with a chip on their shoulder. Now, if we got a bunch of misfits on the team, no, I'm just saying, people that didn't work out over here.
I get it.
Now we got them. Is this sustainable?
But
that's all I'm saying.
Here's my thing. Darvin Ham, He brought the Lakers to a Western Conference Finals. I know they got swept in that series by the Nuggets, but that still calls for something. I think Darvin Ham's a good coach. I don't think he's great. I think him and Doc are kind of right there with each other, but we saw last night. There's an offense.
Maybe we just thirsty for some wins.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, maybe this season was trash.
Yeah.
And we had all this controversy with Giannis.
I'm thirsty.
And now you see some new players, some fresh meat on the field, on the floor. And now we excited because we getting activity.
I'm excited.
I think that we're looking for something to change the narrative of what's been going on. Now, I can see if they start running on a winning streak from here to the end of the season, whether they make the playoffs or not. That'll give us hope, like, okay, we got something here.
Mm-hmm.
But we got how many games left? 20-some games?
20-some games.
Okay.
Yeah, man. We got 1.5 months
Is this excitement sustainable?
I think so.
Okay, we're going to see. That's my question.
I genuinely think so. I think we didn't even have Miles or Giannis last night, our best technically two players. So,
Because I'm excited.
Yeah.
But I sometimes it's like Valentine's Day. You get that one day out the year.
Oh, man.
And then after that, you may struggle the rest of the year with the love that, I'm for giving. I'm a huge Bucks fan. I don't have no other favorite NBA team.
Right.
It's Milwaukee or nothing.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, I want these young people to succeed.
I do too. Yeah.
But they didn't get here because they was,
Right. I get
okay, we ain't paid no money for a lot of these slip through the crack. If they are fine, they may be a fine.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm saying is the other teams didn't look at them like that.
That's true.
They come up, but they bucket getters now. But when you can put Giannis on the court with some people, can you design an offense that can kind of keep everybody in the rhythm of the game and produce some wins? That's my thoughts when I see this.
Yeah.
And is Doc the person to do that?
See?
Or is Darvin Ham? All right, we already got Darvin Ham
that offense
on the
nice.
bench. So do we go from Doc to Darvin Ham?
That offense looked nice last night. That offense looked nice last night. The ball movement was precise. Look, Jang was an 11th overall pick in the 2022 draft. That's a lottery pick, man.
Right.
Like this guy's he's good. He's from France. He's an international. Mm-hmm. We need more of those. We need more international players on our team.
And I think that he fits in well with his style of play too.
Yeah.
He's in that pocket where he could give you 20. Mm-hmm. He could give you 17, 20.
He could play some defense too.
Right. And I seen that. So but what I'm saying is I think that fits in with Giannis.
Yeah.
Because he don't need to hit that 30 mark. Mm-hmm. But Cam Thomas,
I like that.
I think that you do need somebody that could get a 27 when you need it. 27, 30 when you need it.
He's that bridge right there.
Okay, so I'm interested in seeing, is this going to gel?
You don't think it will? Like
I don't. Look, okay, we got.
Yeah.
It ain't a matter if I think it will.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I'm looking at the season. We basically the 11th to 12th seed, right?
We under the Bulls. That's how bad.
Okay, so what I'm saying is I'm being realistic here.
Yeah.
It ain't like we, 2 games win and we gonna be in the play-in.
I think the NBA want us to be good though, for Giannis' sake.
Yeah, facts. For Giannis' sake, they want us to be good.
They don't care about Milwaukee. They just want Giannis to be in some important games. But look,
do we in this rebuild? Because I think we're in a rebuild.
Yeah.
We definitely in a rebuild. Yeah. Do we keep Doc Rivers?
We have to right now because we can't be paying 3 coaches and Dame Lillard on the side.
Right.
If we fire, that'd be ridiculous. We gotta wait till his contract ends. We do.
Hall of Famer. Future Hall of Famer.
Allegedly.
Well, he up for the Hall of Fame.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
We may have a Hall of Fame coach with a losing record on the team.
Man, that's rough to think about.
I'm just saying.
He can't develop.
I like Doc. I like Doc.
I love Doc, man.
But that ain't translating into wins right now.
Man, that's rough.
Some of y'all in relationships where y'all love the person, but it ain't translating into no positive outcome.
Some of y'all have those one days in Valentine's Day. You fall in love one day.
Right.
After that and before that.
It sustain you for the rest of the year, which y'all
one weekend out of the whole year.
Went out there and got some steak.
one or 2 weekends out of the whole year. NBA Finals and All-Star break. That's exactly what it is right now.
Well, we do good at the play-in tournament.
I guess not this year.
Oh, well,
it was rough
when it first started.
Oh, yeah. When it first started, we was balling.
I'm just trying to tell you.
We'll get back to it next year. Don't worry about it.
Well, I'll say this. I really hope the best for the Bucks. I really hope the best for the Bucks. I'm just not trying to get too excited right now. I just want to see some consistency. I'm happy to see that we having ballers, people that can get buckets. But over there, I'm in the evaluation mode right now. What do we got for next year?
You know
what pieces do we have?
You're a good fan.
Yeah. I'm trying to see, what can calculate into wins in the long term. So right now, we auditioning.
Auditioning.
Hey, because
we ain't even that.
You got to get your spot. We got to get your spot.
We don't even got the role yet.
Play your heart out.
Man, we got to.
Who hungry for it?
How many auditions we got to do?
At least 5. Ooh. We got to get a good starting 5 and the 6-man. That ain't including Giannis. We need 5 players to come out on top. So we get 4 with Giannis and the 6-man.
Put Kuzma on the bench, man.
You know my opinion about Kuzma. He was a disappointment.
Yeah.
Kuzma, Kuzma is a disappointment. He should be. What is his average?
Right now?
Yeah, what is Kuzma average right now? I thought Kuzma was going to come in and give us at least 17 points average.
His stats currently.
I don't think it's near 17.
It's
12.9 points.
13 points.
Nah, we need that up to like 17. Yeah. And if it get hot one night, go into like 20, 21. We don't need. That's him. That's his space.
He's supposed to be 17 at least. I mean, he got the build for it.
I'm just saying.
He can really hoop. It's just something on.
I don't know. Every time Kuzma get on the floor when I'm at the game, I ain't even scared. I'm just disappointed. I'm just at disappoint mode. Yeah.
Oh man.
He disappointing. Is he?
Sorry, Kuz, man.
No, it ain't no sorry. You here to play. We here to ball out. We in Milwaukee.
That's facts.
We here to win. We got Giannis. We got a top 5 player on the team.
We won a championship.
Don't leave Giannis out here stranded.
Man, I hope he hears.
Okay, well, look, when we come back, we'll have more conversation. Truth Nation, we got Nasir Spencer in studio. Stay locked in.
Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Truth Nation, mark your calendars for Friday, February 20th for the 2nd Annual Truth Community Awards, hosted by Homer Blow and yours truly, Bailey Coleman. Celebrating individuals making a real difference in our community. Tickets are on sale now. Visit 1017thetruthAwards.com to learn more. The Truth Community Awards are sponsored by Milwaukee College Prep, the Milwaukee Bucks Foundation, Gruber Law Offices, Steinhoffels, Cousin Subs, and 3rd Street Market Hall.
At Gruber Law Offices, we take great pride in helping those who have trusted us after a serious accident. Our team has the knowledge, resources, and experience to get you the results you deserve. Don't wait to get the help you need. Make the right call. Call Gruber Law Offices today. Proud partner of your Milwaukee Bucks. One call, that's all.
Join me every Friday at 11 a.m. for the Milwaukee Experience with Sherwin Hughes, presented by Visit Milwaukee. We're a city that knows how to celebrate, where the calendar is packed with festivals, the plates are piled high with flavor, and a lakefront sunrise sets the stage. Here in Milwaukee, every street leads to something worth savoring, a place that welcomes you with open arms and where joy is shared in bites, beats, and cheers. The Milwaukee Experience every Friday at 11 a.m. exclusively on The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, presented by Visit Milwaukee.
Dad's gonna be far side, good.
What should I do with my dress?
Do little wiggles.
The slate's coming in.
What does it feel like when you're down or having a bad day?
It feels sad, like you just don't want to do anything.
All my little emotions in my head is just running crazy. I don't know what to do.
As a teacher or coach, do you ever feel overwhelmed supporting kids' mental health?
I had never experienced players being so down that they can't even participate.
He's just in tears in the huddle. I didn't know what to do.
Teachers need tons of help.
Kids Mental Health Foundation offers educational materials to help guide conversations with our students.
It's so important that we are constantly educating ourselves.
It's the same as the CPR class to me. We're trying to save a life here.
The Kids Mental Health Foundation has free tools and information developed by experts because kids' mental health starts with all of us. Scan the QR code or check out kidsmentalhealthfoundation.org to get started.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Seven The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. Nazir Spencer, what else going on in these pop culture streets on this Friday the 13th?
Can you think of your worst week of your life? Like, can you think of like the worst week that you could possibly have?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to think about that and then compare it to the one I'm about to explain to you right now.
Okay. Dang, that's bad. My worst week. It's terrible.
It's bad. And we got Stephon Diggs. Here we go again, right?
Here, Stephon Diggs.
Look.
5 yards in the Super Bowl.
He just lost in the Super Bowl, played like crap all playoffs. And he lost his girl.
Or did he?
Right.
Did he lose one?
Maybe.
He got a harem.
Yeah, he lost one of them. He lost the pop star.
He lost one of his girls.
He lost the pop star one.
He lost the most famous girl.
Right. He lost.
Yeah, he lost his famous girlfriend.
He lost his most famous, maybe favorite girlfriend.
Well,
okay?
she was in the harem of at least about 6 or 7.
Right. Yeah. He like 6 or 7. Yeah. And now he in court again.
What?
By again, I mean in December, this his personal chef, told Dedham officers in Massachusetts that she and Diggs argued about money he owed her for work. During the December 2nd encounter at his home, she said he smacked her across the face.
What?
And tried to choke her using the crock of his elbow around her neck, leaving her feeling short of breath. Diggs' attorney said he denies these claims, these allegations, and he even released a statement saying that it wasn't true. So, listen, they pushed this hearing that he's in today.
Right.
They pushed it back after the playoffs, thinking that, okay, we're going to give you the chance to go,
and
play
do your job.
Maybe last
without
games.
The controversy.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe your last games, depending on how this trial goes or whatever it goes.
He had a good lawyer. The lawyer did.
Yeah, good lawyer. But today, he pleaded not guilty. So that's a story. That's interesting. Worst week of his life, easily.
He loses the Super Bowl.
Lose his favorite or famous girl.
He's all in the news feeds about him and Cardi B breaking up. And now he's in court for choking or allegedly abusing the chef over a disagreement on pay.
Yep. Worst week. Like, I want you to compare.
But why would he put his hands on the chef? I mean, he has money, obviously.
A lot of money. He's rich. Super.
Were they in a relationship?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You know how he gets.
So, he can't be around no female unless it's his female.
That's what I'm saying.
So she around cooking for him.
Yeah. And
all I'm saying is that's allegedly.
Right.
All right. Well, what I'm saying is, if he did do that, it may be something deeper than her just cooking food.
Now, what would we think that would be though? Like that, I don't even think it would.
Maybe she didn't want to have his baby.
Oh man.
I don't know.
Man.
Maybe
you might be onto something. Tory.
You heard what Cam Newton said.
Yeah,
How does she look? Is it a picture of her?
I can't find a picture.
Nobody has seen a picture of her.
I can't find one.
There's no picture circulating online.
I think she just became anonymous with her words.
Is she good looking?
She got to be.
I mean, I'm just talking because maybe he was trying to bring her into the fold.
She reported.
And she just wanted to cook.
She reported the incident 2 weeks after it happened. A lot of people think that's kind of sketchy.
Okay, so do she have medical evidence of abuse? Did she go to the hospital and get the pictures, or did she take pictures of the bruises?
That's what we go have to figure out.
Because
he pleaded not guilty, and today was his first court appearance. I guess the judge was expected to address bail conditions and set further hearing dates.
All right, I'll say this: these athletes, they have an ego. And especially when it comes to women, if you listen to that last interview with Cam Newton, we talked about this on the previous Pop Culture Report. Cam said he can't be around no woman platonically.
Nope, can't do it.
So some of these people, especially when they getting money, NFL money, you know what I mean? Yeah. They around women, they think that they the Lion King.
Yeah.
And you know how lions do? They go around, they got a couple lioness in the pride.
We know.
I'm just saying.
Look.
I'm a dog, I'm a mutt.
Ooh. Woo! Leon Thomason.
Hey.
I like that one. Listen, I don't know what to think of this no more, man, because last summer he was on a boat. I think it was last summer. He was on some boat and with a whole bunch of girls surrounding him and, doing...
With the pink...
Yeah,
with the pink stuff.
With the pink stuff in his hand. And he been in headlines for like a year and a half now.
Yeah,
man.
but it's all women related.
All of it. Besides, even the Offset stuff. That's related to Cardi B.
Yeah, but Offset, they just doing that because he basically with his wife.
Yeah.
Okay,
pretty
so
much,
come
yeah.
on now.
Pretty much with his
wife. All right, and then this is what I don't understand about the story with Stephon Diggs and Cardi B. She married still.
Yeah, she's still legally married.
She's still legally married.
Yeah.
So I'm going to the Super Bowl. You mad because there's other girls around, but you married to this other dude. You
still married.
You still married.
How am I supposed to take you serious if you're not taking me serious?
Not even that. I can't put all my eggs. Nobody can put all their eggs in a basket with somebody with a half full basket.
Nobody can do it. I don't know, man. He a lot of people saying he in the right for doing what he's doing, but if he did do this, alleged crime, it would be very bad on his name. But a lot of people don't think he'd get in trouble because he's playing for the Patriots, and that's like one of the most
I'll say this. I think that shortly after this season, when all this get to a point where they can settle down, him and his brother probably won't be in the league.
That's what I'm saying.
His brother
got cut the same day this came out.
But what I'm saying is he was with the Packers during the playoffs, but then once the playoffs was over with, the Packers let him go.
Cut him right away.
All I'm saying is here we go with Stephon Diggs. Once this settles down, I believe they're going to let him go. They're going to cut him.
I don't know, man.
They learned from Terrell Owens.
Did they, though?
That if you can't cause distractions in the locker room, and remember the era of the diva wide receiver.
Right.
All the wide receivers start becoming divas, and then the quarterbacks starting to become divas, But at the end of the day, they're calculating it's not even worth having that as a distraction to the overall goal of the team.
I don't even think the NFL care about none of this stuff, bro. They like to brush this stuff aside. If you making that money,
it's too much social media. It's too many hungry media outlets. It's TMZ.
I get it.
It ain't worth it. Like the brand, they gonna protect the brand over the person any day. It used to be like that, but now I think a lot of teams is moving away from the distraction.
I think that they brush this stuff aside sometimes, man. Like, for example, Rashee Rice on the Chiefs, he was in some allegations, some really bad stuff, almost killed somebody, and some accident, and he was able to play this year. He was suspended for 5-6 games, came back, like nothing happened.
Well,
I think they just go suspend him.
Well, I'll say this: you talking about something where it was an accident, they got to investigate. When you talking about 8 or 9 baby mamas and you talking about drama, consistent drama on social media, now he done choked somebody. You put your hands on a female and they got evidence and prove if they can prove that this happened, I mean, they frown on that.
Yeah.
It's a lot of frowning on domestic abuse is out of control right now.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So that's heavily frowned on more than a car accident, something where, what I'm saying is he's consistently in female drama.
Yeah, he got too many of them. He ain't got. I don't know how he could get himself out of it. He got to cut some of these girls off. I don't know how he's gonna do it.
He's definitely polyamorous.
Oh yeah, he can't do it.
You dealing with Stephon Diggs, you got to be polyamorous.
You got to be able to just go into it with an open mind.
Yeah, you got to have an open mind and an open heart.
Open heart.
You join in the Stephon Diggs village.
Yep.
It's a village. It takes a village to raise a child.
And they all don't care either. They say, "Hey, I'm in it for the clout."
Hey, whatever you into, everybody got different lifestyle choices. But know when you get with Stephon Diggs, you ain't gonna never be the only one.
Hey, nobody gonna feel bad for you when he leave either.
And then Cam like that. Cam Newton, he got a harem.
Yeah,
that's the thing now. Get you a harem.
Hey, Neo got 3 wives.
That's what I'm saying. This is that. If you LGBTQ or you poly, whatever lifestyle you choose, just know what you walking into. Understand and agree. If you agreeing to get with certain people that's living different styles, you gotta agree to that. And if you don't, go on by your business.
You think the chef didn't agree to some of the stuff?
I don't know. I wasn't there, but I'm telling you, if it's aggressive nature over food, because you didn't cook the food, I don't know. Over food, it sounds like a lot.
I hope you don't. I hope you ain't like that. It's all alleged stuff. But
Andrew.
Do you know how many kids Stephon Diggs has?
Oh,
I don't know.
Would you like to guess?
Yeah, I would like
Within
to
the last year, I lost track.
So Cam Newton has 9.
He got Diggs got to have 11.
Diggs has 6 kids.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's not the problem. What the problem is the confusion and the drama, and if there's possibly abuse.
Yeah.
See, that don't make headlines if you got kids. That's just being in somebody's business.
I mean, it do make headlines for him, though.
I'm talking about, but that's fine. But what I'm saying is, if those baby mamas is happy with, who are you?
Right.
What I'm saying is the abuse and the scandal.
Yeah.
Because this was going on, and when he got with Cardi B, that's when a lot of this started really taking mainstream.
That's true. And, there was some videos circulating saying when he was on the Vikings, everybody was asking, who would you not let your daughter date?
And that most of them said...
Everybody said Stephon Diggs.
They said almost everybody said Stephon Diggs.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey.
They want him to go catch that ball, but they don't want...
Get out, stay away from him, That's crazy.
Stay away from him after that.
That means he's dangerous.
That means he ain't got no sense. That means I'm a dog, I'm a mutt.
Oof.
You like that song, too.
I love that song. That's a good song.
And you finna go out for Valentine's Day.
Oh, man. Look, the song don't got nothing to do with me. I like the lyrics. I like the song. I like the artist.
What would be your ideal Valentine's Day before we go to break?
Ideal Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Just for me?
Yeah, just when you think about Valentine's. That's my question of the day. What's your ideal Valentine's Day?
I like to just, I like to chill.
Netflix and chill.
Look, like what we talk about all the time, just
cuddle up.
Cuddle up.
You want to be Big Spoon.
I like to have that energy, Energy.
Give me the energy on Valentine's Day.
Exactly. That's all I need. I don't need no gourmet. I don't need none of that. I like the energy, and I like.
You said they got Grubhub for the rest.
Yes, sir. That's what I look.
All right.
I'm an Uber guy. I'm an Uber Eats guy. But yeah, same thing.
Thank you for the Pop Culture Report.
Of course.
Nas, and have a fun, safe weekend.
Yes, sir. You too.
Hey, look, when we come back, we're going to open up the lines, Truth Nation. Stay locked in.
On Sunday afternoon, the Milwaukee Panthers return home to face in-state rival UW Green Bay Phoenix at the UWM Panther Arena for the Battle of I-43.
Loop a pass, baseline right, Franklin, in on Cotton, reverse layup. Oh, that was pretty. Elam, wrap a pass, left corner, Jackson, trigger three, and he hits it.
Scott Warris has the coverage starting at 1:30 p.m. on 101.7 The Truth and the Milwaukee Panthers Sports Network from Learfield. Tip-off happens at 2 o'clock. The award-winning 101.7 The Truth proudly celebrates Black excellence and the most monumental moments in our history. Tune in for Dr. Ken's Trivia, spotlighting powerful facts and moments you need to know. And Tory Lowe's Our Voices, Our Stories, amplifying the youth, perspectives, and lived experiences that define who we are. Celebrating Black excellence, celebrating our history. All month long on 101.7 The Truth.
Many of our most important memories are made at school. But for children like Victoria, the classroom can be a place of fear and isolation. She wore a bandage over her cleft every day, too shy to speak, too afraid to smile. Everything changed after one life-transforming surgery made possible by Smile Train. Today, Victoria's smile lights up her classroom, a symbol of confidence, connection, and new beginnings. Due to stigma, children with untreated clefts often miss out on school entirely. But thanks to Smile Train, students like Victoria are stepping into the classroom, raising their hands, and finding their voice. Smile Train partners with local experts to support with free cleft surgeries and other comprehensive care, empowering children to thrive in school and in life. Let's help every child walk into the classroom with confidence. Visit smiletrain.org/learn.
Teachers are dynamic leaders, shaping a new generation. They bring a variety of perspectives from diverse backgrounds, innovating how they teach to prepare students for our fast-changing world. Achieving this takes skill and expertise. They're tireless explorers, creatively discovering a universe of solutions, telling stories, experimenting, inspiring, mentoring, connecting cultures, and connecting with each other. Leading by example. Experience the unique joy of helping students thrive. Teaching is a journey that shapes lives. Are you ready to begin? Explore teaching at teach.org, a campaign supported by the U.S. Department of Education, Teach.org, and 1 million teachers of color.
You're listening to the new 1017 The Truth, founded in partnership with Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all. 1017 FM, 1510 AM, WGKB Waukesha, and W269DL Milwaukee. A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Justice, Wisconsin, the truth, the most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM, the movement continues. Yeah, Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory, Lowe, the truth, from 1 to 4. We about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice, we want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory, Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready.
1017 The Truth. Tory Lowe. Tory Lowe Show live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. The movement continues. The marathon continues right here on 1017 The Truth. Thank you for joining me for the second hour of the Tory Lowe Show. And we're going to open up the lines for those that got something going on for Valentine's weekend, for those that celebrate Valentine's. They get that one day to get out, not arguing. We're going to have a good time. Question of the day. What is your ideal Valentine's Day experience? What would you, when you think about Valentine's Day, what would be your perfect Valentine's Day? Is it something romantic? Do you just want to sit at the crib? Do you want to go to a fancy restaurant? Would you rather be on a cruise? I want to know, because people get excited, Andrew. People get excited when it comes to Valentine's Day. I just need mine every day. Every day I wake up excited for love. You know, it's not one day that dominates in my world that's better than the other day.
Got to budget a lot of flowers for a woman like that.
What you say, Andrew?
I said you got to budget a lot of money for flowers with a woman's like that.
Yeah, I mean,
every day is Valentine's Day.
Well, every day is about love. Flowers don't represent love for everybody. You know, some people don't like flowers. Some people, when you give them flowers, I don't like these flowers. I don't like roses. You know, but the marketing. You know, a lot of people get caught up in the fantasy. It's Valentine's Day. I want to know what your fantasy is when it comes to Valentine's Day. What is your ideal day for Valentine's? 833-212-1017. What you doing for Valentine's Day? I mean, even if you ain't got nobody, even if you don't celebrate Valentine's Day, what do you think about just love? You know, the love day.
The love day.
What is your ideal date?
Good question.
Like, you know, some people looking for clues. It's Friday the 13th. They can't mess up. If it's Friday the 13th, it can go all the way to the left on Valentine's Day. You can give people the wrong gifts. You can try to think. You probably think that you if you do this and that, they may be happy. They may get all of that and may not be happy. What is your ideal Valentine's Day? Somebody need tips right now. They got a huge weekend coming up, and they struggling to put something together. The girl may not want to just Netflix and chill. The guy may not just want to, go to the movies. What is your ideal Valentine's Day? That's what we want to know. We got Alan on the lines. Call in 833-212-1017. How you doing, Alan?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
Hey, Alan. It's Valentine's Day.
Yeah, well, we're going to do probably what I'm doing right now. I just went and picked my wife up. Every day is Valentine's Day in our house, isn't it?
Yes. Well, is she with you? Your wife with you right now?
Yeah, but she went to say hi to Tory Lowe. He's like our radio friend.
How
but yeah, we're going out. We're going to get dressed up and go kissing. Hi.
So what y'all doing?
Did you say hi? driving right now over here on Tony, where there's some bad drivers, man. You always talk about that, too. We're living your show.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So
we're going out.
So what y'all doing for Valentine's Day? It's tomorrow. What y'all got planned?
Yeah. We're going to go out to dinner, get dressed up, new outfits, go melt mine. And then probably, I don't know, what are we going to do? Probably nothing else. I don't know. Every day's Valentine's Day with us, I guess. My wife's my best friend, man.
That's powerful. Any advice for people that's out here in relationships when it comes to this love thing?
Women always win, no matter what you are. You could be, I'm type A all day, right? And you got to learn to shut up.
Learn to shut up.
As long as I'm quiet.
Some good advice.
Yeah, the men gotta, no matter what you do, don't tell them you did it. Just do it and carry on. It'll be worth it though when you come home. And you got a wife that looks like she stepped out of a Cosmopolitan or a model, a modeling ad. When the guys are looking at you, you're not looking at them. Believe me.
All right. Well, Alan, I hope y'all have a great Valentine's Day. Sound like y'all got some good plans going on. Sound like this is just adding on to the love that y'all already share. All right. Look, I'll say this. A long time ago when I was coming up, Valentine's Day was where, you would go get the candy and get a little card, and then you take it to somebody that you like and be my Valentine. And then as you get older, you go through a lot of different relationship ideas and you start trying to figure it out. And I think I came to the conclusion that you got to learn to love people on a high scale every day, being understanding, compassionate, communicate. And like Alan said, you got to know when to shut up too, because sometimes everything don't need to be said, and sometimes y'all say things that y'all can't take back. You can say something to somebody and they'll never forget that you said that because you cut them deep, and many times you got to know when to back off. Every situation ain't a situation to go all out on. Josh says, how about they ask what their partner wants and they listen and deliver easily? Yeah, you can ask, look, if you're going to do something for somebody for Valentine's Day, you would think that people would ask the person what they want to do. But you know what I found out? A lot of people just really don't know what they want to do. Like if you asked, what do you want for dinner or lunch? They'll never ask your partner that. You know what I mean? Like unless they really craving something, which is, every blue moon, look, I definitely want this. But if you just every day, like, what do you want to eat? It can get complicated. Even if you're asking a family member, sometimes they don't know. And then y'all end up eating whatever, right? But on Valentine's Day, I think more people want to be more spot on. Like, what do you want to eat? You want to, where? Then some people are like, well, I don't know. Why don't you figure it out? Sometimes they want you to take them to a nice restaurant and where there's a lot of options. So it depends. Andrew, what do you think? Have you ever had a good Valentine's Day?
I've had a couple of good Valentines in college. Not one recently, though.
I mean, but what did you do?
Oh, you have to do the reservation. You have to.
Well, so you go call the restaurant in advance?
Oh, 100%.
Wow.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah. You go, you get the reservation because here's what you do. You solve that problem. I'm not asking somewhere where we're going to go. I'm telling you, hey, I got the flowers. I got the little teddy bear. I got the reservation. I got the Netflix when we come back. I got all this figured out because, I'm solving your problems. Because a lot of women, at least women in my life, they don't want to have to think.
Right.
They just want, hey, what are you doing for me? Well, I'm doing this, this, and this. And they're happy with that.
Well, I think that many times when we talk about Valentine's Day, I think that a lot of people just, it's commercial. It's a lot of commercialized ideas. And I'm probably one of those people.
You want to really do well? Write your own homemade Valentine's card.
Write your own poem.
Oh, yeah. Well, now ChatGPT, problem solved.
Well, see, now, what if they find out it wasn't written from your heart?
You know what? My heart is written on the pen, or it's my heart's what I call my computer, Tory.
Oh, wow.
No, but I mean, like, you write a little handmade Valentine's card. She's going to absolutely love it, and you keep it moving. So you don't have the Hallmark holiday part.
LaRon in the chat says, women want a man who plans. If you ask a woman on Valentine's Day, what does she want to do? That means you did not take the time to plan ahead and get reservations, and you should know what she wants.
You don't even need to get the reservations. I learned how to cook this year, Tory. So now I'm at the point where I can go.
Bring her to the house.
Yeah, bring him to the house. Teach him cook.
She gonna feel like you may want a happy ending for Valentine's Day.
I'll go to her place and bring the.
This the same thing.
Hey.
You know what? I used to make the reservations, but then you get there and then sometimes they just, some people just didn't appreciate a lot of the things. I guess I got, in a situation where most people didn't appreciate a lot of that.
You're jaded now.
No, I'm not jaded. I just know that I know how to move now. Now I make sure I didn't wait till one day to do it. Now I get ahead of it by just being loving and thoughtful on a 24-hour basis.
But you know me. You like how I have.
And now I don't have to work so hard to prove nothing on Valentine's Day.
I'm a big planner, Tory. I like to have all this stuff planned out, the show planned out, right? So I go to restaurants prior to taking her there to go all right, what does it look like? What's the maitre d' doing? What's this prices on this menu? So I already know. I know everything before you come in. It's called watching game tape. I know what's going on.
You watching the game video?
Oh, yeah. I'm the Tom Brady of dating.
Oh, wow. And what game videos are you watching?
Like I'm saying, I'm going to the restaurant. I know the menu before we get there.
What?
Right?
Hold on. Wait a minute. You looking at the menu because you're going to order for her? I'm
not ordering for her. I know what I'm going to get, though.
Okay.
I know what the specials are. I know what the wine selection is. I got all this stuff figured out. And I also know the prices, Tory, so I'm not showing up.
Broke. You're not going to break yourself.
Exactly.
Oh, wow. I remember when I was in high school, early in high school, and I took my girlfriend out on a date, and I thought I budgeted just right. And it was one thing on the menu that I said, if she can get anything else on this menu, and I'll make it through this situation. And I ain't had no, I had money, but it wasn't no big. I was in high school, so she picked the one thing on the menu that I said if she didn't pick, I would be okay. She picked the highest thing on the menu.
That's a problem.
I had to call one of my mentors to come give me an extra $10 to pay the bill. I said, I got to run to the bathroom. Let me go run to the bathroom. I had to meet him outside in the back and because I was a young kid. I was trying to. I didn't know. Uptown Lex says, shout out to Andrew, the man with the plan. Now, I'll say this. What is your idea of Valentine's Day? I want to know. Because everybody romanticizes about the perfect date, the perfect night out. I want to hear yours. It's Valentine's Day weekend. When we come back, I got some stories I want to get into. My guest, We Energy, is making the rounds on the news, preparing for the data center power surge in Wisconsin. We've been talking about these data centers. We're going to continue the conversation when we get back, Truth Nation. Stay locked in.
You are listening to The Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Are you ready to level up your mindset, your money, and your future? Join Coach Erica Odom, real estate investor, success coach, and published author for On the Journey with Coach Erica. This month's episode airs Wednesday, February 18th at 6 p.m. and focuses on why real estate is a mindset before it's a move. Coach Erica welcomes Cortez Perry, author and entrepreneur, and realtor Brianna Job as they share the routines, discipline, and mindset that sets successful people apart. Tune in to On the Journey with Coach Erica live on the award-winning 1017 The Truth.
Steinhoffel's President 5-Day Sale is happening now, and the furniture and mattress savings are so good. Start with at least 10% off store-wide, then you'll get $50 off every $4.99 you spend, plus doorbusters you gotta see in person. And if you're financing, I got something huge for you. 60 months with no interest until 2031 when you spend over $19.99, plus you'll get a $200 MasterCard reward card. It's only 5 days, so don't wait, and it's only at Steinhoffel's.
We need to optimize the PID controller for smoother robotic movements.
Our data analysis shows a significant correlation between the variables in both control groups.
The test shows you've experienced an acute myocardial infarction.
As you'll see on the syllabus, this course will largely focus on the Mesozoic era.
Get your child the access every child deserves. Enroll your K through 8th grade child by February 28 at Milwaukee College Prep, mkeprep.com/enroll.
A penny saved earns you a whole new look. Nick Avani's penny sale is on now. Buy one item at the regular price and get a second item for just 1 penny. Suits, shirts, shoes, ties, and more for mere pocket change. In honor of Black History Month, Nick Avani's is offering this incredible deal throughout February. So don't miss your chance to step out sharp for 1 measly penny. Visit Nick Avani's on the 2nd floor of Mayfair Mall before February ends. Nick Avani's penny sale. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
He's the voice for the people and the community's connection to change.
Sometimes justice looks different to me. Do you want them in jail for murdering Corey Stingley? Yes, you do. Do you want them to go to trial for what they did and go through that process? Hey, you know. But at the end of the day, the men that took Corey Stingley's life, something happened to where they have to accept the fact that they did that and that they have to be labeled a murderer for a certain length of time and when it was nothing, I think that was a huge thing that happened when you had to climb mountains to get to this point. 13 years?
The Tory Lowe Show, weekdays from 1 to 4 p.m. Live on YouTube and right here on 101.7 The Truth. This is the Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Turn pain into pleasure. The man turn to dog turn to shepherd. He getting the lost ones together. Trying to tell them the truth, tell them they can do better. Low in the streets, you better know it's for the people. Trying to take the village back from the villains, let them know it's a sequel. That boy heart so big, he can't even fit inside a regal. No fraud, no tricks, no deceit, no evil. Tory Lowe.
The award-winning 101.7 The Truth proudly celebrates Black excellence and the most monumental moments in our history. All month long, we'll be honoring the voices, the stories, and the achievements that have shaped our past, empowered our present, and continue to inspire our future. Tune in to Dr. Ken's Trivia, spotlighting powerful facts and the moments that you need to know in our history. And Tory Lowe, our voice, our stories, amplifying youth, perspectives, and lived experience to define who we are. Tune in all month long as 101.7 The Truth uplifts the legacy, brilliance, and the power of Black history, because Black history isn't just history, it's happening every day. 101.7 The Truth celebration of Black History Month is proudly sponsored by Educators Credit Union and Tayback Law. Hey, look, I'll say this. We getting into the point where I'm starting to see more information. We getting more things happening with these data centers. And I guess We Energy, there's an article where they say We Energies prepares for data center power surge in Wisconsin. I guess, I don't know if that means the bill about to go up, but most people that protest these data centers, they say that this is a side effect of having these data centers, that the energy bill may rise. If you watch this, we broadcast live on 101.7 The Truth. We got video. Let's listen.
Right, and they are trying to create an entirely new rate structure for those customers because they're so huge. They're in the midst of making that case this week before the state's Public Service Commission, the agency that regulates utilities in Wisconsin. And when that rate structure is established, they believe it will be just one big step towards many other approvals that would be needed to quench those data centers' thirst for electricity. Every facet of life seems to require more shared data, driving an exponential rise in data centers, consuming power on the scale of a large city. We Energies is asking the State Public Service Commission this week, which regulates utilities, to set a separate rate structure for data centers, making sure they're paying their share and costs are not passed on to other We Energies customers.
To be clear, this is just to set the rate for data centers. This does not approve anything else. It doesn't approve any power plants or any other future costs. That all will then still have to be reviewed in future years.
We Energies plans to increase their power production at least 45% in the next 5 years to account for the data centers.
So it's gigawatts of new energy we expect to bring online. But to support that, we're building new power plants that the data centers will pay for, and new substations that the data centers will pay for, new power lines, distribution lines, hire new people the data centers will all pay for.
Consumer advocates want assurances.
If there's an AI bubble burst, or if there are other problems where business plans for these tech companies can be volatile, and if plans change, we don't want our customers, homeowners and renters and small businesses to be stuck paying the bills for boatloads of new power plants.
Tom Content with the Citizens Utility Board says the Port Washington Center and another under construction in Mount Pleasant could ultimately require as much power as all current We Energies customers combined.
It's an exact doubling of the system, and that's what makes this so daunting and so, frankly, overwhelming, and it makes us, as the consumer advocate, go, let's make sure we get this right.
All right.
So,
well,
Nick, this is the big question tonight. Is there any way to know yet
extra costs
if
should
this
just
will
go
affect
to the data centers? Like, why would they move the cost to the people? Like, that should be in the contract. Like, you would think, I mean, I don't want to go up on my energy bill because we got data centers here. And we already got them. How many you said we had? 30 something? Right here in the city? What?
33, Tory.
33? So, like, if there's going to be a surge, why do you push the cost on to the people? A lot of times we didn't even know they was even here. We didn't know that many was here. We just seen some white people out in the suburbs freaking out on TV about data centers coming to the community, and then we did a little research and found out we already had some, and nobody said nothing about it. So why should the cost move to the people? This is why you got to make sure that you got competent people when it comes to these big companies coming into the community, getting what they call the player price to be in your community, just because these lawmakers, they want to have their name on something. But we many times pay the cost. Now, here we go. And a lot of people are already struggling with that We Energy. Now, if there's a surge, this is where they need to have somebody in there to say, we don't want no extra cost passed on to the people. Send the data centers the money, that they got to pay for the surge. All surges go to the data centers. That's what it should be like that. It shouldn't be an extra penny going on to the community. But who gonna tell them folks that? who gonna go tell the data centers that they got to pay that extra cost? Now I'll tell you this: if it is a rise in costs, it's going to affect the community. It's going to affect people that's already struggling right now without the surge. So what you think finna happen if that cost is passed on to the community? Somebody let me know something. 833-212-1017. This what them people was protesting about. Besides the pollution, the water pollution. Now look, I'm going to tell you right now, it's already here in Milwaukee. Don't go try to freak out now. They already got the operations already going and nobody told us. Or at least I didn't hear about it. I'm out here grinding every day. I didn't hear about it until like a couple months ago. When the suburbs, people in the suburbs started throwing out the red flags. That's when I started looking into it. So it's already here on our side. So if they push the button and then the electric go up, the electric bill go up, it's going to go up on all of us. Somebody said, go walk around at night downtown Milwaukee. I don't know. What does that mean? Is it, well, what we going to see? Give me a little bit more info, Felix. What you talking about? Why haven't the news in Milwaukee alerted everybody about these data centers and what's good, what's bad? Well, how come the politicians haven't came forward and said what's good, what's bad about the deal? They just telling y'all, look, we got jobs. Now you're going to spend even if they do have jobs, you're spending most of it on We Energy. That's that little extra you got to pay that energy cost, that surge in costs. I hope they don't pass that on to the people. Y'all better write y'all politicians. Tell them y'all want that. They putting it on the news right now. They preparing for the surge from these data centers in Wisconsin and how they going to offset the cost. Y'all better write in. Y'all better get some information on this. Don't wait till the bill come and it's $300 more than it already is, and you already can't pay that. Hey, look, when we come back, Truth Nation, we're going to have more conversation. While we on break, write your elected officials about this data center surge with We Energy, see if they're going to put the cost on you while we on break. Y'all need to go on and get y'all fingers together and get in y'all emails. Truth Nation, stay locked in.
Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Natural gas is a clean, reliable, and convenient source of energy delivered directly to you through underground pipelines. The pipeline system has an excellent safety record, but there are clues that can help you identify a potential hazard. If you smell the strong odor of rotten eggs, hear an unusual hissing sound, or see blowing dirt or debris, it could be a natural gas leak. Leave the area immediately and call We Energies at 800-261-5325.
We Energies. People you can trust. Energy you can depend on.
70 million people in the U.S. have learning and thinking differences, like ADHD and dyslexia. Each has their own story. This is ours. At first, I thought it was just a phase. Then schoolwork became a struggle. Emotions got bigger, and my kids started falling behind. I felt alone, like I was lost in the dark trying to find answers. Then I learned about Understood.org, a nonprofit empowering parents and kids like us. It was like we had a light to show us the path ahead. Whenever new challenges came up, their guidance helped us figure out our next step. We still have tough days, but now we have direction. And I have the tools and resources I need to help my child thrive. No matter where you are on the path, Understood can help you keep moving forward. Visit understood.org/yourpath today.
I take care of the kids, and I take care of my dad. I take care of things at work. The groceries, the cleanups, the meltdowns, the doctor's visits, the family events, mealtimes, bedtimes. I take care of all the things everyone else needs. But I haven't made time to take care of what I need.
Family caregivers are often overloaded. It can feel overwhelming and exhausting. It's no surprise that millions of caregivers experience symptoms of anxiety and depression every year. But help is available, because there may only be one you, but you don't have to do it alone. Head to mentalhealthcareworks.org. That's mentalhealthcareworks.org to learn how to get the support you deserve, because mental health care works when you make the call. If you're experiencing a mental health crisis or thoughts of suicide, dial 988, a message from the American Psychiatric Association Foundation.
This Associated Bank Sports Update on 101.7 The Truth is powered by ESPN Milwaukee. I'm Nazir Spencer. The Bucks are on a major hot streak right now after beating the Magic and Thunder on back-to-back nights. Bucks are in OKC and won 110-93. New pickup Ousmane Dieng is becoming a fan favorite.
Pull-up three, Ousmane Dieng puts it right over Wiggins and knocks down another. So Dieng off of a 17-point showing last time out's got 12 now tonight on his second Michelob Ultra 3 of the night.
It's All-Star Weekend, so the Bucks are back at it next week in New Orleans. In college basketball, the Badgers have a huge game tonight versus number 10 ranked Michigan State in Madison. That game begins tonight at 7. Marquette is at home tomorrow as they play Xavier at 2 p.m. UWM is at home on Sunday against UW Green Bay at 2 p.m. This Sports Update brought to you by Associated Bank, proudly supporting your hometown team's member FDIC.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
It was the weekend in the city, the day of the dragon, the last of the garden parties and the last of the summer clothes. The planet got hotter, the fire got harder, and the cities kept on growing taller while the house got smaller.
101.7 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. Educators Credit Union. Your money is powered and purposeful. Educators Credit Union community advocates driven to uplift the Milwaukee community with donations to local organizations such as Milwaukee Tool, the library, and sponsorships of events, large and small, that take place in our own backyard. Make the switch to ECU.com. That's ECU.com. Insured by NCUA. Membership eligibility required. I wanted to talk about this because it's Valentine's Day, and I'm starting to see that there's different relationship ideas going on. And when I say different relationships ideas going on, there's people who believe in monogamy. You know, they believe, in just having one partner. There's poly ideas going on around Valentine's Day. And then you got the LGBTQ ideas that are going on. You got so many different ideas. It's cultural ideas where some men can have up to 4 wives. They're doing that too. It's so many different ideas of love. So I always tell people, just because you have one thing that you do, you got to realize there's multiple ways people are engaging in love on Valentine's Day. Well, I just seen a new way that I didn't expect. I mean, I thought, it could possibly happen, but I found something to show that there is a man. There is a man that have married a doll. One of them adult dolls. I'll say this. He married one of these adult dolls. I'm talking about had the actual wedding, and got pictures of them together. Do we got the wedding? Andrew, can we get the wedding up? Hold on, we gonna get the wedding video up. If y'all watching as we broadcast live, Tory Lowe 1017 The Truth on YouTube. This man married the adult doll. And I guess he invited his friends and family, had a whole blowout wedding with the doll, and made a wedding video with the dolls. Now I'm going to tell you this. I thought I'd seen it all, but it seems like with this environment, with this culture, every day is something happening that makes me raise an eyebrow. But if you're watching this, we broadcast live, let me know when we get the video up, Andrew. This man went and married, and back when we was coming up, it was blow-up dolls. They always talked about the blow-up dolls. Now they got the more silicone ideas, the adult dolls. If you're watching this, we broadcast live, y'all don't want to miss this because it's more to this story. I'm trying to just get y'all in on people are actually having marriages with these adult dolls. And what minister did the service? Was it a Catholic priest or what? I mean, who did this? Who did the ceremony? And she can't do wedding vows? How did this happen? That's all I'm saying. So is it one-sided wedding vows? Well, we got video. I can't believe it. If you're watching this, we broadcast live on YouTube. We got the wedding. He posted the wedding. I can't see it. You gotta scroll down a little bit.
Baby,
open it up a little bit.
I need your loving,
Yeah, he's trying to open it up. But he's putting the ring on the doll's
when I'm
finger.
without you, I'm something
He
weak.
kissed the bride.
You got me begging,
They had a dinner with champagne.
I wanna be needing your love. I just wanna be needing your love. It's killing me when you're away. Oh baby, 'cause I really don't care where you are. I just wanna be there where you are.
Where is he from, Andrew?
Kazakhstan, Tory.
Kazakhstan. So, I don't know. I don't know what this is, but we got an update on this situation too, Andrew. He married the doll. What year did he marry the doll?
2021, Tory.
So in 2021, this guy from Kazakhstan married the doll, and in 2025, what happened?
Tory, we hate to see it. Man divorces sex doll wife after new lover. Yeah, he
found another love.
Found another love. This one has a heartbeat, Tory, which is maybe a step up.
Oh, wow. Now, you know why they said that they got a divorce?
Why?
Lack of communication. lack of communication.
It's crazy, man. So he fell in love with the person who actually took all of these photos, because the wedding photos and everything else like that. I dug into the story a little bit deeper. Yeah, he fell in love with the person who took all of these like very high definition photos of him and his, I guess, former wife, question mark.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, so how much she getting out of the divorce?
I hope she doesn't take it all.
Oh, wow.
Hope she doesn't have a good attorney.
This is why I try to tell people, a lot of people have weird ideologies to, this is weird. I'm going to say marrying a lifeless adult doll is weird, but can you actually be married to an object that's not human? Is this legit? This can't be legit.
So what's weird is
who signed the marriage certificate on her side?
I don't know, but the weird thing about this is that Kazakhstan, you can marry inanimate objects. It's like one of the only countries in the world where you can even have a wedding like this, Tory. So that's probably why he did it. Now, he's a bodybuilder and a, quote, model in Kazakhstan.
Okay.
So those are just weird individuals in general, I think.
Do you think this was staged for publicity?
Hey, it worked for us.
Because the guy took the pictures. Now, I don't think we can show the pictures. Is these family-friendly pictures?
You know what? I'm going to say no.
Okay. That's why I need a podcast.
Yes.
Because we go, you know what, Truth Nation, we working on our podcast called the Tory Lowe After Show. And we working on it right now. So the things that I can't put on the show, because this gets ridiculous. He has pictures, intimate pictures on while they sleeping in the bed together. This is his wife.
In his mind, yeah. You know what's crazy? We do a lot on this show, Tory. The fact that there's stuff that's even too far for us to be like, yeah, we can't talk about that. We can't show that. Like, that's cool. This podcast is going to do numbers.
Right. That's why I said, like, we working on designing, like, a after show podcast to talk about the stuff we couldn't put on the show.
So if I always go back to it, if my buddy at the bar walked in and said, I had a wedding this weekend that I went to, and I was like, oh, that's great. And he says that the person he went to see married a doll, I might not hang out with that guy anymore.
Oh, wow. Well, I'll say this, and I'm going to play devil's advocate here. He married a doll. He got divorced in 2025. That relationship lasted longer than some of these relationships between two humans.
I hate to admit, I think it's longer than my last relationship.
Maybe the dog knew when to shut up. I'm just saying.
Couldn't cook, couldn't clean, just was there.
Hey, well, I'll tell you this. That's why I try to tell people, everybody has an ideal of what a relationship is supposed to be like, and it's not the same. I think I counted at least 20, almost 20 different relationship styles, like different ideas that outside of monogamy. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, like, where did all these relationship ideas come from? Because my grandma, my granddaddy was Christian based, you know. My grandma went to church, so it was that way. But if you go to Islam, it's a different way. You know, it's different ideas of happiness. And sometimes when people talk about certain ideas, that don't pertain to everybody because it's not a monolithic idea. So most of the time when you think about Valentine's Day, you think about a man, a woman, a romantic night out. But what if you Neo? I mean, Neo is what, polyamorous?
I think so.
Yeah, he got 4 girls.
Well, I have the
How did that look on Valentine's Day?
Well, you can add one now to the guy who's going on Valentine's Day with his doll. Objectophilia is what you call it.
What? It's called objectophilia. Objectophilia.
It's like a Harry Potter spell.
When you marry a doll.
Yes.
Now, legally, can you marry something outside of a human?
Not in this country.
So in the country he was in, you could do it.
Kazakhstan is the only one of the only ones. Yep.
Hey, you learn something new every day, Truth Nation. But question of the day: what is your ideal Valentine's Day? What do you think is appropriate if you're taking somebody out? At least what's the standard? Now I saw Felix in the chat, and I really didn't know what Felix was talking about. But what Felix was talking about was Valentine's Day. A couple posts trying to describe what you need to do. Felix goes on to say, no Dollar Tree, no Dollar General, no fake chocolates on Valentine's Day. You know how people go try to grab the cheap chocolates. Don't get the Dollar General chocolates on Valentine's Day. Keep it 100. Go spend a little extra for the Hershey, for the Dove, for the more prominent chocolates. Do you think that matter, Andrew? What the quality of the chocolate?
I've never had a problem with that, but maybe more people like the type of chocolate. I don't know.
The more,
a rich flavor?
Yeah, kind of the thicker, more expensive chocolate.
I'm more of a white chocolate guy myself.
Felix also goes on to say, yes, get reservations to get that steak or fish. Steak and fish seems to be the menu item of choice. What is the meal? What is the premier meal on Valentine's Day? Shrimp, steak, lobster.
Lobster?
I mean, what? I mean, I don't know. Scrimps. You don't know. You the one said you read the menu and you out here planning.
Oh, yeah. So depends on what you like.
What is the number one meal? Let's look it up. What is the number one meal for Valentine's Day? When we come back, Truth Nation, we'll have more conversation. What do you think the number one meal is that people will be eating on Valentine's Day? I think it's seafood. And it could be Chinese food. I don't know. When we come back, we'll find out. Truth Nation, stay locked in.
You are listening to The Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Half of American parents cannot afford diapers. Hi, this is WTMJ's Kristen Bry. This spring, WTMJ and the Milwaukee Diaper Mission are teaming up to change that. Join me for WTMJ Cares Bowling for Babies, where we will raise funds for Milwaukee Diaper Mission. Register to bowl with us on March 7th at Village Bowl in Menominee Falls. Registration is now open. Go to WTMJCares.com to sign up. Act quickly, teams will fill up fast. It's WTMJ Cares Bowling for Babies to help the Milwaukee Diaper Mission.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Steinhoffel's President 5-Day Sale is happening now, and the furniture and mattress savings are so good. Start with at least 10% off store-wide, then you'll get $50 off every $4.99 you spend, plus doorbusters you gotta see in person. And if you're financing, I got something huge for you. 60 months with no interest until 2031 when you spend over $19.99, plus you'll get a $200 MasterCard reward card. It's only 5 days, so don't wait, and it's only at Steinhoffel's.
I'm Angela Bassett. As a first responder on screen, I know what it means to act fast in an emergency. In real life, the same urgency can save lives, especially when it comes to a food allergy. For 33 million Americans, one bite can turn an ordinary meal into a life-threatening reaction. And too often, they don't have the one thing that could save them: epinephrine. But emergencies don't wait. And when a severe reaction happens, being prepared makes all the difference. Now, there's a needle-free option, a new way to carry epinephrine that makes it easier than ever to be ready. No needles, no hesitation, because when the unexpected happens, the best thing you can do is be ready. Know the risk, know the options. Be ready to act. Learn more at foodallergy.org/ready to act.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Reputation costs a fee, I paid double for the rush. Now my shadow got a shadow, and they both of them is plush. I don't text threats, I don't at you, I just park at your curb. Let the drum speak in Morse, every note is a verb. They say smoke is just vapor, but this vapor cut throats. I'm the fog at 5 a.m., I'm the figure in your scope. Walk soft in the trenches, but the footprint still deep. Every step weigh a kilo, every breath costs a key. So before you press the tweet button, think of me.
It starts with a spark, and at Milwaukee College Prep, that spark turns into extraordinary. From age 3 through 8th grade, MCP nurtures brilliance, building scholars with knowledge, character, and confidence. 88% of students face economic hardship, but that doesn't define them because MCP, every child's potential shines. With 4 campuses and one powerful mission, college and beyond, Milwaukee College Prep is free, high-performing, and open to all Milwaukee families. Visit MilwaukeeCollegePrep.com to enroll or get involved. That's MilwaukeeCollegePrep.com, where Milwaukee's future begins to shine. Hey, question of the day. What is your Valentine's Day, your perfect Valentine's Day outing? When you think about Valentine's Day and you think about doing something, what do you see in your mind for Valentine's Day? What would make a great Valentine's Day? 833-212-1017. I know a lot of y'all preparing to go out. A lot of y'all that went shopping. A lot of y'all, booed up. Y'all ready to get booed up. I want to know, because I think that sometimes when we talk about romance, I like to hear what your ideal is of romance. 833-212-1017. A lot of times I don't think that I'm romantic. I think I'm caring. I think I'm a gentleman. But I don't know if I'm romantic. Like, I don't know if I'm trying to, go all Andrew and go to the restaurant ahead of time and read the menu. I don't know if I'm going to go all Andrew on somebody. I don't know. I mean, I might make some plans and get out and have a good time. Now, you're going to laugh. If one thing you're going to do, we're going to laugh and have a good time. I think I got more charm, but I don't know if that's romantic. But I'll keep a smile on your face. But I don't know if I'm that type of person that plans out events way ahead of time and go and make sure that, the right color and the decor. I don't know if that's me. I've never done that. But I do know how to have a good time. We got Blake on the lines. If you want to join the conversation, 833-212-1017. Blake, how you doing, brother?
My man, Tory Lowe. What's happening, man?
Bless his brother, Blake.
Well, you know how real ones do it. If you do something every time you get a paycheck or every time you think about it, like with me is every weekend, bras and panties, a nice little slip or something outfit. That's every time I get paid.
Right.
But when I do my thing, it's like, do you like some women like flowers, some women like plants, some women don't. Silk, satin, and lace. If it ain't that, then it's to walk down to the lake. I can cook for you or we can go out. What do you want? Whatever you choose, whatever you desire. And it's like that every day, every weekend. So it shouldn't be a problem of what I got to get her or what she wants. You should know what your woman wants. You should know what your significant other needs. And it shouldn't be a problem. So with like the bracelets and all the extra, that's extra, man. You ain't got to do that. When it's real love, a lot of people are not in love. A lot of people are just together. A lot of people are together for circumstance, not for or finance. A lot of people are not together for romance. That's rare. Like when I thought I had, and then life intervened. Like life intervened with my relationship, and it's not there anymore. But I'm not bitter. You know what I mean? So you wait for the next wave to come if it comes. But when you in it, or you find somebody that's worth it, just get them something decent, and it shouldn't matter. Flowers go up, they double during this time of year. But if you get them something every time you get paid, tell them look in their closet and their drawers, and they won't need. Yep, it'll add up. Because when you, like you said, if you get everything you need, you don't want nothing. And that's how
you just want to have
I live.
a good time.
Man, a good time is just remember, you can't do what you do at home at the club. You can't do that. So if you want to go out, you will go out or go out. But if you are in the house, be in the house.
Play the music in the house. Put the disco light on.
Man, your phone, as of now, your phone is the best DJ in the world because everything you need to love your woman is in your head.
No skips.
And then when she don't like your music, let her play her phone and just let it be. And just let it be, man.
That sounding powerful, brother Blake.
You my man Tory. You know how I get down, family. You know what I mean? If the one that's supposed to be with me ain't heard, the one that's gonna be with me gonna stick around and not go nowhere. You know what I mean?
I got you.
Love, family.
Love. Hey, thank you for tapping in. 833-212-1017. Have a fun Valentine's Day weekend. Hey, look, I'll say this. I just, because I like to be loved every day. Because then if you do it on Valentine's Day, it's just a continuation of the love that I receive every day. So it's just falling on a day that it was going to happen anyway, Valentine's Day or not. But when you have that day and when you talk about caring, I think for girls, for women, they like Valentine's Day because they can get some, appreciation maybe, for what they do. A lot of times people don't even get appreciation until Valentine's Day come because it seems like, hey, look, I'm appreciate you today, because I see that your cousin's getting something. I see that your family member's getting something. I might as well give you something so you don't feel left out. I understand what I'm saying. Then the next day I'm gonna go back to treating you like crap. Like that to me, I hate when I see that. You know what I mean? I don't want the one day special. Well, my brother used to call people the burger of the month. My brothers used to name when they had they would go through girls and do certain things and they would call the girls the burger of the month. I said, what? Because McDonald's used to have a burger of the month. And I was like, this, wow. But you got to sweep them off their feet. That's what they do. Some people know how to really sweep you off your feet. And then when they treat you like crap, all you remember is when you got treated good that one day. That's some game right there. That one day so powerful that kept you holding on, hoping that it'll circle back around. hoping that you can make it back to the next Valentine's Day. To get that one day to get treated like a princess or a king. I don't know. But I guess we finally got the list. Andrew got the list in. I guess coming up in the next hour, we got the list in. We got the restaurants, the top restaurants that people be going to, what they eat, what they like to eat, and we got the top gifts.
Probably could get one of them. Which one do you want?
Give me the number 5. At this point, we gonna work for our way from the bottom to the top.
Number 5 in what? Restaurant or gift?
Both of them. Which is the number 5 restaurant or thing that people want to eat?
All right, number 5 are casual quote-unquote restaurants, and they put pubs and bars. So
pubs and bars.
People are taking their significant other on Valentine's Day to pubs and bars as like, hey, maybe this is the first time we met. Maybe this was our first date situation.
They eat the cheese curds.
Yeah. That's number 5. I was like, okay.
A beer and cheese curds.
Hey, whatever floats your boat.
Just saying. That's when I think of pubs and bars, I don't think of like full meals. I think about like bar food, like pizza,
pretzels,
cheese curds. You know what I mean? You know, stuff like that. I don't see like a real meal coming in.
And the number 5 gift, couples matching things. So
like matching pajamas,
matching
shirts.
Yeah, stuff like that.
I love you.
Yeah,
you love me.
I'm with stupid shirts.
King, queen shirts.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So that is your
matching shirts.
Your gift. Yeah, a little, Valentine's Day, you want everybody to match, right?
I don't know. Have you ever matched up with somebody for any, like Christmas, they do the matching pajamas.
I see that stuff, I roll my eyes.
I've never matched up with nobody.
I'm not sure.
I guess I went in idea with the same idea, like, the same color scheme. But I've never wore the exact same thing at the same time with somebody and went out.
I genuinely could not imagine. I can't picture you wearing the same thing with somebody else.
Yeah, does that make the bond closer because we was wearing the same outfit?
Let me ask you, if she said, let's do this, I think I would do it. If I was the one coming up with the idea, I think that'd be the last idea I came up with.
Kiana says, Valentine's Day should be intentional with effort. If you want to go out on this day, be intentional. If you want to chill indoors, put some effort in it. Games, role playing, etc. Just have fun. Hey, look, when we come back, I want to finish this top 5. What people out here eating, what people out here giving for gifts. When we come back, we'll have more conversation. Truth Nation, stay locked in.
Yes! We got some news for you. Sister Bailey.
Yes!
Inform Truth Nation.
Yes!
What is coming and what they need to do.
They need to mark their calendars.
Yes!
For Friday, February 20th, for the 2nd Annual Truth Community Awards.
Read!
Hosted by Home of Love.
Yes!
And your girl, Bailey Coleman.
Talk to me!
Celebrating individuals making a real difference in our community. And here's the important part.
Yes!
Tickets are on sale now. Visit 1017thetruthAwards.com to learn more. Woo! 5:30 to 8 p.m. at Venue 3.
We gonna be there! We gonna be there! We gonna be there! We gonna be there!
The Truth Community Awards are presented by Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Gruber Law Offices, Steinhoffels, Milwaukee College Prep, Cousin Subs, Venue 3 at the 3rd Street Market Hall, and the Milwaukee Bucks Foundation.
Teachers are dynamic leaders, shaping a new generation. They bring a variety of perspectives from diverse backgrounds, innovating how they teach to prepare students for our fast-changing world. Achieving this takes skill and expertise. They're tireless explorers, creatively discovering a universe of solutions, telling stories, experimenting, inspiring, mentoring, connecting cultures, and connecting with each other. Leading by example. Experience the unique joy of helping students thrive. Teaching is a journey that shapes lives. Are you ready to begin? Explore teaching at teach.org, a campaign supported by the U.S. Department of Education, Teach.org, and 1 million teachers of color.
You served behind the desk.
You served in combat.
You did 4 years and got out.
You were drafted.
You gave 20 years.
You gave exactly what your country needed.
And so did you.
When you raised your hand and swore an oath to your country, when you put your name on a dotted line, you became part of only 1% of Americans who did the same. You are a veteran.
You are a veteran.
You are a veteran. Because no matter when, where, or how you served, you made a sacrifice for your country, and you deserve support.
If you're struggling with life after service, don't wait. Reach out.
Reach out to a loved one, to a fellow veteran, to VA.
Find resources at va.gov/reach.
Brought to you by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs and the Ad Council.
You're listening to the new 1017 The Truth, founded in partnership with American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. 1017 FM, 1510 AM, WGKB Waukesha, and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Justice, Wisconsin, the truth. The most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM. The movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory, Lowe, the truth. From 1 to 4, we about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice. We want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory, Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready.
1017 The Truth. Tory Lowe. Tory Lowe Show live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. The movement continues. The marathon continues right here on 1017 The Truth. Thank you for joining me for the third hour of the Tory Lowe Show. And we've been talking about this Valentine's Day. What y'all trying to do? What y'all got plans? Coming up, we got the top restaurants, the top things that people want to eat for Valentine's Day, and the top gifts that are going out here in these streets. Before we get into the list, we got Al on the lines. Let's get Al on the lines. How you doing, Al?
I'm doing good. Well, it depends on, number one, who you're doing this Valentine's Day for. Now, if they already continue to set it out, you can start your Friday evening at about 7:30 with some red snapper fillets from New Zealand, and you can do some asparagus with some acorn squash, and you can serve that with a Chardonnay. And then what you could do is you can do a peach cobbler with a blackberry cobbler, and that has to be served hot. So when you put the pecan ice cream, they can see it sizzles while it's on it. Or what you're doing, if you're doing a steak, you got to brine your steak overnight. Please don't take that steak and just serve. That's the Mad Dog 2020 way of doing a quick fix. And then the next day, y'all both get up, and then y'all can either go down to Sheboygan to the hotel on the lake, or you can go up to a nice place in Madison or Door County, or you can go down to one of those hotels downtown in Chicago that has 2 floors with the winding stairs. And then you can do something spectacular. And then if you're having red meats, then you have that with a little wine. And then you have some nice desserts. And then hopefully don't nobody say anything effed up so the night can be grateful. But if they're doing things with a 245 Amsterdam kind of way, then you do nothing in the bare minimum, and then you start looking for somebody else. Because you have to understand, no matter what relationship or what religion is back in the day, they all had side pieces, and they did things with the side pieces that they wouldn't do with the person at home, because the person at home was very blah, like routine fornications. It's just an act.
Oh wow!
But if the person has done something spectacular, they always made you top tier, you should go on out. And if this is in Milwaukee, shouldn't nobody be going to Walgreens for chocolate? You can take your ass right down there to the Metro Mart to see Adams and get something that's baked fresh daily, not nothing that's been sitting on the shelf. Because if you get me something that's sitting on the shelf, that's where I'm going to believe you sitting at on the shelf. Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, wow. Hey, I hope y'all had y'all pen and pad. There was some nice ideas in there. Head down to Chicago. Hey, head down to Chicago. It's some hotels down there. Do it big with the view. Mo the Elephant says, I am stuck on the spectacular part. Do something spectacular. Hey, look, it's, tomorrow is going to be a fun time for a lot of people, and it's going to be a sad time for a lot of people because some people, they don't even have a Valentine. They don't have nobody to love. They're going to be sitting there lonely, scrolling online while people showing off all their gifts in the restaurants that they done went to. So let's send out some prayers for those that may be a little bit lonely on Valentine's. Many times people feel some type of way around this time of year, but don't worry about it. All the glitter ain't gold on Valentine's Day. Remember that. People posting online, they happy on Valentine's, but right after Valentine's Day or right after tax time, that's when you see a mass breakup online. That's when the mass breakup, I'll call it, this is where the honeymoon is over. It's about to get hot. I got to get single. So a lot of people, this their last good day in their relationship because a lot of people break up after Valentine's Day. It's a lot of breaking up after April 15th and Valentine's Day. Hey, but Andrew, give me number 4 of the restaurant and of the gift.
The number 4 restaurant that people are going to this Valentine's Day, Tory, is Stylish Cafes. People want to go get coffee on Valentine's Day.
Stylish Cafes. They want to eat. They want to drink coffee. They want to go and have coffee and donuts.
They want to have coffee, maybe some donuts, a little early morning Valentine's Day.
Oh, when they get up early in the morning, they want to start it off right. Let's go get breakfast. Okay, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Look, get up in the morning. Let's go out, have some coffee. Let's have a little chit chat, knowing that the evening is playing, knowing that the dinner is playing. I can see that. I can see somebody having that whole day planned exactly like that. What else we got for the gift? What is the number 4 gift?
The number 4 gift are custom photograph, keepsake books, star maps, stuff tailored to the person. So it's like you're making a gift for your Valentine. Maybe paper mache.
Maybe like those pillows.
Yeah.
Like now you can get the person on the pillow now.
Yes.
Like when you go to bed at night, I could get my best picture, have it turned into a pillow, and now when I'm not around, you can cuddle up with me at night.
Oh, brother.
I'm just saying. Get your own body pillow.
I'm just picturing your face on a pillow, and I don't know.
It's powerful.
Sleepless nights.
Hey, look, let me tell you something. What's the difference between my face on the pillow and you sleeping next to me? So
that's a good point.
I'm just saying.
All right, the number 3
I wouldn't see the
Tory.
difference.
Jewelry. People love jewelry on Valentine's Day. Number 3 gift.
Okay, so jewelry, any kind of jewelry.
Necklaces, bracelets, earrings. People love jewelry.
So go get some jewelry. Run over there. Grab something, maybe a necklace, maybe a ring. People love rings.
I see a lot of people wearing the necklaces with the T on them, Tory.
With the cross.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one on, but it wasn't for Valentine's Day.
Oh, there you go.
But what I'm saying is, here we go. Like, people like jewelry, so that's a good idea. Like, you can't go wrong with giving somebody a bracelet, a nice bracelet, especially the ones with the charms.
Now, this is through me.
The charm bracelets.
I thought this was going to be higher on the list of restaurants, Tory. Italian restaurants are number 3 on the list of places to go. People, pasta, risotto, wine, Italian cuisine is what people are looking for this Valentine's
At number 3.
Yeah, and that's number 3. Italian restaurants.
Oh, here we go. And speaking of Italian, we got Eddie on the lines. Eddie.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Eddie, they saying Italian cuisine is at number 3 as far as restaurants.
That's horrible. They're anti-Italianic, Tory.
Well, out of all the restaurants, that's good. At number 3?
No. We're a nation of narcissists. We have to be number 1. And that's it. That's just the way it is, Tory. It's been that way since the Romans 2,000-3,000 years ago. And that's what I'm about, Tory. You know what I mean? Being number 1.
Here we go.
Okay? That's all I wanted to say. But I do have something to say.
Go right ahead.
This Valentine's thing is just one of a number of scams to get men. It's all about literally being enslaved to women, and this is what I mean. You have to celebrate Valentine's Day. You have to celebrate the anniversary of the day you met, okay? You have to celebrate their birthday. You have to celebrate at Christmas by giving her a great Christmas gift. You have to celebrate Sweetest Day. I mean, it's like every other month you are blowing money on these broads, and if you don't blow enough, then they get a little tarnished towards you, Tory. I mean, they don't even appreciate us as men anymore. I give them about 2 or 3 years, and they're just going through the motions. I mean, why do I have to put out – and I'm not a cheap guy, Tory. I am not a cheap guy. Ask any of my friends, they'll say Eddie is not cheap. It's just a principle that they've got to constantly be treated and be bathed in jewelry or vacations or bed and breakfasts or chocolates or wherever it may be, Dora County, Lake Geneva. Enough already. Enough, Tory, right? They should love you for who you are.
Well, I'll say this, and once again, depending on how you feel about Valentine's Day, I say Valentine's Day should be every day. 365 days. But for those that choose to, store up and put it all out there for Valentine's Day, it's a real culture out here that's, they got to have something for Valentine's Day or they may not talk to you again.
Well, you know what? Maybe that's for the better, really. I mean, it's like extortion. You do what I want on all these 5 or 6 holidays, and if you don't, I'm going to be upset with you. I'm going to tell you what I really think it is. I think these gals are in competition with their friends. So if one girl says, what are you doing for Valentine's Day? Oh, he's taking me to Dora County. We're going to this 5-star resort. Yeah, right. And then the girl who doesn't get that is upset because it's not even because she wants to go, but she wants to outdo her friends. This is a competition thing. It was big a few years ago with kitchens. A woman would have her kitchen redone, and let's say it was $40,000 to have her kitchen and the cabinets redone, and then her friend has to have it done, and she's spending $55,000, and then right. It's just this constant kind of placating their insecurities. I'm just tired of it, Tory.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
just Tory.
When was the last time you went out for Valentine's Day, Eddie?
Last time I took a chick out for Valentine's Day.
When's the last time you had a real date on Valentine's Day or anything romantic?
On Valentine's Day, I remember. It was 1986, Tory. It was 1986. I took her to the Pizza Hut in Shorewood.
Oh, wow.
Of course, now it's an 9-cent bagel. But this was back in 86 when a pizza was $5, Tory.
Oh, wow.
So on that note, I'm going to go. I got plans for the weekend. I hope you do too. Good luck.
All right.
Happy
Eddie.
Valentine's Day, everybody. Bye-bye.
Enjoy yourself.
Bye-bye.
Get in too much trouble. Oh, wow. What just happened? Here we go. Let's get Mike in. White guy Mike is on the line. White guy Mike, how you doing?
I'm good, Tory, and I wanted to call you yesterday. Congrats on 17 years of, helping people out.
Thank you.
That's impressive.
I appreciate that.
Now, I got some advice for Eddie. So, I just got married in October to I met her up here, but she lives in Mexico right now while we're going through the immigration stuff. And Eddie needs to find him a nice Latina, not from the United States. He needs to go to Mexico, Cancun or something, meet someone that's from down there. They shower you with love. They treat you just like you're the world. And he won't have these problems that these girls up here bring all of us.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So you saying that get some? So you a passport, bro?
Oh yeah.
So is the current person you're with from another country?
She lives in Mexico right now. She was living out here in Wisconsin when we met, like 4 or 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been long distance probably for 3 of the 4 years. But yeah, that's what Eddie needs in his life. You guys razz him a lot.
A long distance,
it is funny.
International relationship.
Look, he sounds like he's got quite the business. He could probably expedite that, and he can afford it.
So what do y'all video call, Zoom? Did you go out there and see
Yeah, we
her?
do. I go down there. She used to be able to come up here, but Joe Biden kicked her out.
Oh, wow. So she was illegal.
Yeah.
So wait a minute.
She was. No, she
okay,
had,
so what?
She had a visa.
Okay.
She had a visa.
So Joe Biden,
and then,
Biden kicked her out of the country.
That's right.
Wow.
So, but yeah, that's what Eddie needs, man. He, it sounds like he's had a rough go with some of these ladies in the greater Milwaukee area, and I'm not surprised.
Well, White Guy Mike, I think if Eddie can get with you and find out how to do it, you know what I mean, kind of give him the advice and give him the manuscript, he might turn out okay.
Maybe me and him need to come to one of your live events.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to have y'all both out at the Community Awards coming up February 20th.
Yeah, I won't be able to make it. I thought about it.
Well, whatever we do, I would love to see y'all outside and be safe. I appreciate you for tapping in. White Guy Mike, here we go. Hey, look, when we come back, we'll have more conversation, Truth Nation. Stay locked in.
You are listening to The Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. On Sunday afternoon, the Milwaukee Panthers return home to face in-state rival UW Green Bay Phoenix at the UWM Panther Arena for the Battle of I-43.
Loop a pass, baseline right, Franklin, in on Cotton, reverse layup. Oh, that was pretty. Elam, wrap a pass, left corner, Jackson, trigger three, and he hits it.
Scott Warris has the coverage starting at 1:30 p.m. on 1017 The Truth and the Milwaukee Panthers Sports Network from Learfield. Tip-off happens at 2 o'clock.
One of the best things about the holidays is going home and spending time with family and friends. One of the worst things, getting there. Holiday travel can be tough, especially driving. If you or a loved one needs help after an accident this holiday season, we're here for you. Our top-notch team of experienced professionals is available 24/7. Be safe this holiday season. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
I take care of the kids, and I take care of my dad. I take care of things at work. The groceries, the cleanups, the meltdowns, the doctor's visits, the family events, mealtimes, bedtimes. I take care of all the things everyone else needs. But I haven't made time to take care of what I need.
Family caregivers are often overloaded. It can feel overwhelming and exhausting. It's no surprise that millions of caregivers experience symptoms of anxiety and depression every year. But help is available, because there may only be one you, but you don't have to do it alone. Head to mentalhealthcareworks.org. That's mentalhealthcareworks.org to learn how to get the support you deserve, because mental health care works when you make the call. If you're experiencing a mental health crisis or thoughts of suicide, dial 988, a message from the American Psychiatric Association Foundation.
This is The Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
I've been praying for peace. I've been praying for peace. Tired of fighting these beats, but they need me in these streets. Yeah. Hey, yo, they killed my dog in front of his mama. Right on the front porch of his house, I lost some dogs to the slaughter, but still I'm marching with a cross in my hand. Heart's got the evil of Sodom and Gomorrah. My kids in the projects can't drink the water, and then they wonder why we slaughtering daughters. They can't see the forest for the trees, but I'm chopping them down. Cause you don't know your ancestors, but you cop the designer. Eviction notices inside of your apartment, they pile up. We got rats in the kitchen, it's too much at a time. So when I tell you that we tired, that don't mean we lying. If you ain't Tory, what you doing? You ain't never on time. We got 2 bags of clothes and a baby, we dying. We got 3 days to get out, no place to reside. And when the landlord see us crying, he just...
This Black History Month, 1017 The Truth is opening the mic up to Milwaukee's youth, young boys and girls, sharing what Black history means to them in their own words. I'll be reading and sharing their submissions. Go to 1017 The Truth or hit me up on social media. Our stories, our voices. If you know any young person with something to say, share their message with me on social media. Tag me on Facebook, Instagram, Tory Lowe, King, or go to 1017 The Truth. Let's amplify their stories together. Brought to you by Educators Credit Union and Tayback Law. Where we at on the list, Andrew? We at number 1 and number 2 at places to go for Valentine's Day, and the number 1 and the number 2 gift that people are receiving according to statistics.
So the number 2 restaurant that people are going to on Valentine's Day, Tory, seafood restaurants.
I said seafood.
Oysters, lobsters, elegant places. Yeah. Scrimps, yes.
That's what they want to eat.
I personally don't think that a seafood restaurant would be my first
They want to
pick.
get a seafood boil.
Not my first pick, but it makes sense for some people to go there. I get it. People like the cod, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I'll say this. I knew it was seafood because, you know, that's something that when you go out, you don't want to eat a burger. You've been eating burgers, you've been eating chicken, you've been eating all this other stuff. But, you know, so I could see seafood or something maybe, you know, Mexican or maybe Chinese, you know, something like that outside of the norm.
Yeah. Something you're not normal date night.
Right. So
what pairs best with fish, Tory?
Tartar sauce.
Chocolate. That is your number 2 gift.
What, chocolate? Oh, okay. I can see
number
chocolate.
2 gift, yes. Sweet
I would have
treats.
thought chocolate would have been number 1.
Chocolates are number 2. Gourmet chocolates, desserts. People like that type of stuff. I have even put my own flair on it. I've made cupcakes before. I've made a cake before for Valentine's.
Right. Well, you know, I think that many times chocolate is highly associated with Valentine's Day.
I think it's the number 1.
I thought it was number 1.
Cupid and chocolate, 1 and 2.
Wow.
And your number 1 place that people will go, steakhouses.
You know what? I knew steakhouses had to be at number 1.
What was left? Just steakhouses.
Right. But what I'm saying is steakhouses, if the guy is planning the evening, I'm gonna go to, because I want to eat steak when I go out. You know, most men, you know, they like going to steakhouses, and steakhouses is not cheap.
No. Plus, it got fine wine sometimes, you know. It's a good place. Plus, if you go on a date, they're going to have a nice salad for your girlfriend or wife.
Right.
It's a pretty good spot.
And the decor is always good.
Yeah. And this is why the Andrew Zimmel method of going and scouting before you take person on a date. Now I get a steakhouse twice in like a month. Not bad.
And I'll say this, you know, a lot of times women may not order steak, but they have a lot of other ideas that people like to eat, you know, as well as steak.
For sure.
So steakhouses are good because now both people can get something really good to eat. Nice environment usually is a nice environment. The waiters are usually really nice because they know steakhouses, people usually tip well.
They're usually dressed pretty nice. Yeah. And your number 1 Valentine's Day gift, Tory, flowers.
Okay.
Primarily roses, obviously, but flowers are the number 1 gift.
Yep, I can see that. Flowers. That's why chocolate is second. Yeah, because
would you disagree?
Because when you think about Valentine's Day, flowers is good. You know, many times you better find out what flowers, you know, in particular. But I think flowers are a huge thing. I mean, sometimes you can just buy some flowers, grab something to eat, and boom, you straight on Valentine.
Everybody's allergic to something now, Tory. I'd be asking to make sure I don't have to get like a like one of those EpiPens. I bring the wrong flower, ruins Valentine's Day.
Did you hear the story of how they came up with the heart?
No.
Well, y'all need to go look it up. I'm not going to say it on the air. Because it's weird. They said it, you know, it was a female bent over.
What?
Yeah, and that's how they came up with the heart, allegedly. Yeah. I don't know. It's just, I never thought it. Y'all want to get into details. I'm going to have to get the, you know, allegedly.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, I mean, you never looked. You never tried to see.
Right. You're right.
Hey, but you know, that's for the podcast. get that podcast going. We got some talk to text. 0390 says the Harbor House catfish and fries, lobster tail with shrimp and filet mignon. The Harbor House. It's seafood, right? That's the second. Yeah. That's second on the
Number
list.
Number 2, yeah.
So they was about right. They sent this in the 2:00 hour. We also got 8339 says, Mr. Lowe, my grandmother, after my grandpa died, said she was never alone on Valentine's Day. Why? Because she always had Jesus. Jesus was always with her on Valentine's Day. Aww. Yeah, I mean, a lot of elders, once they lose their partner, they don't match up after that. I know my grandma didn't match up after my granddaddy passed away. She stayed solo. Well, we got a little bit of time left for the question of the day. Don't call after 3:30 trying to answer the question of the day. We got a little bit more time. What are you doing for Valentine's Day? What is your perfect Valentine's Day? 833-212-1017. You know, I always said the perfect day for me is when I got peace. Any day I can, get some quiet, some peace and quiet, eat a good meal, get some peace and quiet, I'm good. I don't have to go out. I don't have to go turn up. I don't have to do nothing. All I got to do is have silence and maybe watch my favorite show or catch up on some of my favorite shows that I don't hardly even get to see. I always watch my shows after the season is over with because I never can watch them during the season. So they be backlogged. Hey, look, when we come back, Truth Nation, we'll have more conversation, Truth Nation. Stay locked in.
Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Steinhoffel's President 5-Day Sale is happening now, and the furniture and mattress savings are so good. Start with at least 10% off store-wide, then you'll get $50 off every $4.99 you spend, plus doorbusters you gotta see in person. And if you're financing, I got something huge for you. 60 months with no interest until 2031 when you spend over $19.99, plus you'll get a $200 MasterCard reward card. It's only 5 days, so don't wait, and it's only at Steinhoffel's.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Truth Nation, it's time once again to celebrate excellence, passion, and the power of community at the 2nd Annual Truth Community Awards, happening Friday, February 20th at Venue 3 inside the 3rd Street Market Hall in downtown Milwaukee. This award show will honor the unsung heroes who show up, give back, and make a positive impact in our community every single day. We are rolling out the red carpet and showing love to those who truly deserve it. Buy your tickets now by visiting 1017thetruthAwards.com. Tickets are just $20, which includes free food and exclusive Truth giveaways. Join the 1017 The Truth team for an unforgettable night of entertainment, inspiration, and community pride at the 2nd Annual Truth Community Awards on Friday, February 20th at Venue 3 in Milwaukee. The Truth Community Awards are presented by Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Gruber Law Offices, Steinhoffel's, Milwaukee College Prep, Cousin Subs, Venue 3 at the 3rd Street Market Hall, and the Milwaukee Bucks Foundation.
When I was diagnosed with Hodgkin lymphoma, I had so many questions. I didn't even know that it was cancer. Now I do. It is cancer. Blood cancer. It's actually one of more than 100 different types, and they're all treated differently. Now, unlike some other forms of cancer, usually there's no tumor. You can't screen for it to prevent it, and the symptoms can look like other things, so it could be hard to diagnose. I had a fever for weeks. I was so tired all the time. I didn't feel like eating or doing anything else for that matter. And I know that this can feel scary. But if you know what to look out for, you'll know what to tell your doctor. And you'll feel more empowered to take the next steps. Like getting in touch with the people who know the ins and outs and can help with everything blood cancer related. Blood Cancer United. They work one-on-one with each person who reaches out to answer questions and offer resources. Blood Cancer United was there for me, and they can be there for you.
Go to bloodcancerunited.org to learn more.
This is the Bloomberg Black Business Beat, sponsored by FidelityWealthManagement.com. Former Jamba Juice CEO James D. White has focused a lot of the last few years of his career on mentoring leaders. His latest book is on the importance of building a strong and lasting company culture. Talking to Bloomberg, White addressed the recent pushback on DEI.
Yes, I think the conversation has definitely changed, but I think the best leaders, at least the best leaders that I work with, they've got a true north. They're very focused on their values. And they know that if you put people first and you create an environment where all the humans get to do their best work, you're going to always win.
White's latest book is Culture Design, How to Build a High-Performing, Resilient Organization with Purpose. And he wrote it with his daughter, Krista White. I'm Bloomberg's Justin Milliner on the Black Business Beat.
This Associated Bank Sports Update on 101.7 The Truth is powered by ESPN Milwaukee. I'm Nazir Spencer. The Bucks are on a major hot streak right now after beating the Magic and Thunder on back-to-back nights. Bucks are in OKC and won 110-93. New pickup Ousmane Dieng is becoming a fan favorite.
Pull-up three, Ousmane Dieng puts it right over Wiggins and knocks down another. So Dieng off of a 17-point showing last time out's got 12 now tonight on his second Michelob Ultra 3 of the night.
It's All-Star Weekend, so the Bucks are back at it next week in New Orleans. In college basketball, the Badgers have a huge game tonight versus number 10 ranked Michigan State in Madison. That game begins tonight at 7. Marquette is at home tomorrow as they play Xavier at 2 p.m. UWM is at home on Sunday against UW Green Bay at 2 p.m. This Sports Update brought to you by Associated Bank, proudly supporting your hometown team's member FDIC.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Ain't with the chatter, I'm about that action. I ain't with the chatter, I'm about that action. Talk is cheap, I need the bag in my hand fasting. Late night flights, no cap, no captions. If it ain't moving weight, it ain't giving satisfaction. Chrome on the dash, foot on the gas, traction. Whole hood still asking how he flipped them fractions. I ain't with the chatter, I'm about that action. One phone call, trunk full, let's make it happen.
101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. I want to go to this story that they said that tax scams are rising in February. The tax scams. I don't know. It's tax season too. It's tax time. Y'all got to submit y'all taxes in. But the deadline is April 15th. So y'all got to have your taxes done. But they're saying that tax scams have risen in February. If you watch, and if you watch this we broadcast live, I want y'all to check this out because once again we have a situation where people scamming them taxes. Everybody seems to be scamming the taxpayers, and you know, I don't know. It's like every time you look up, how come? Where is the oversight on this much money? It's like trillions of dollars coming up missing in tax money, and nobody seems to be getting arrested, but the regular people that did the PPP loan or citizens that tried to get their little piece of the pie. But hey, these are interesting stories to me when I see that people are finding ways to try to scam the tax system. Why is there so many loopholes that people can see to get the money? This is interesting. Also, I want to go and talk about, after we talk about this tax situation, there's a popular Milwaukee pizza spot that is closing indefinitely due to unpaid taxes. So the pizza spot closing due to unpaid taxes. And in February, tax scams is on the rise. If you're watching as we broadcast live, we got tax scams on the rise in February. Let's listen.
Tax season inevitably brings a rise in scams. One of the most popular is the back taxes scam. This is where you get a phone call from someone claiming that you owe taxes and that they can help. They'll say they're with an agency or a department with a long-sounding name to make themselves sound more official. Then they'll pressure you to act quickly.
Key terms like this will be our only attempt to reach you, so that urgency piece. Limited time offers, again, something that's very enticing.
The scammers ask for upfront payments or sensitive information, which means you'll either lose that money or be the victim of identity theft. Remember, the IRS won't cold call you if you owe money. They'll send you a letter in the mail. So that's an old tactic that resurfaces every year. Here's something new.
One thing we've seen brand new this year are these ghost tax preparers. And these are individuals who are trying to skirt around the fact that you actually need to be certified with the IRS to do tax preparation.
Why would they do that? Well, they want your money and they want zero responsibility for not knowing what they're doing. And they have a trick. They get you to sign the return instead of them, giving the appearance that you filed it yourself.
You will be responsible if there are any mistakes, as opposed to an actual preparer having to stand behind their work.
A few last words. Be careful when searching for a tax preparer online. Watch out for phishing attempts in emails and texts. And don't click any links asking you to verify your information.
Hey, it's tax season. A lot of people going to these people. I know how to do them taxes. Next thing you know, if they mess up, it's on you. They make you sign the paperwork to say, and like they said, it look like you did it. Ain't no cheap way to do the taxes. Scam. This happens every year. Matter of fact, this is something I would think that people already caught on to, but now sometimes they're sending the text messages to the phone, and then many times people click on these messages, and then they go down this rabbit hole where they are believing that the government reached out to them, that they owe taxes. It's a whole scam going on. Just call the government. If you get anything in the text message, they're not going to reach out to you. You got to go, and if you think that you have an issue with tax, call the real number. Go look it up. Go call the real people that do the taxes, because it's a lot of scams going on. And people say if you pay $2,000, we can clear it all up. Joining me on the lines is advocate author Elizabeth Brown. How you doing, Queen?
Salute, King. Happy Friday the 13th.
Happy Friday the 13th. Hey, I didn't see Jason when I came into the studio today.
You're not going to see Jason. Hey, hey, that's that Hollywood idea.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
I didn't see that.
Jason he had to get a real job. Hollywood shut down now. You know?
Right. I heard that he was really mad at the people that molested him. Hey, Hollywood. He took it out on the people.
Literally. Hey, the people who violated them probably on the Epstein list.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
they definitely probably on the Epstein list. But we got.
So hopefully he getting treatment.
Well, we talked about a lot of different things on the show today, but question of the day, and it's Friday and it's the weekend. Question of the day: what is the ideal thing to do for Valentine's Day, Elizabeth Brown?
You know what, King? I just think it's all about if you're going to celebrate it. You know, spend no money. I think, it's about the creativity that you do for your loved one or somebody that you care about, is about giving them the most expensive thing you have, which is your time. You know what I'm saying? Whether that be, setting up a dinner, or y'all do y'all own, sip and paint and both of y'all drink, be creative, because it's about the thought. People, America will make you think that how you show your love is, these big lavish gifts that you usually wind up using one time, or, but the things that we remember the most is those that are intimate. You know, I hear a lot of, you know, older songs from the 90s, the 80s, and the 70s that give you the real game about that love that's everlasting. You know, and that's the memories that you leave, whether it be you plan for y'all to get up tomorrow morning, have breakfast, or go to a brunch, take a smooth walk, because the weather is decent. The sun is out. Go down, you know, walk by the lake. You understand what I'm saying? Talk about what y'all manifesting for y'all future. You know, get on the same page energetically, you know, outside of mentally, opening up those lines of communication. I was just telling a young couple yesterday that at the end, one thing that made my mother's and father's marriage so strong was the fact that they chose each other at the end of the day. No matter what the day looked like, no matter what they had went through, at the end of the day, they just, even if they, you know, had an argument or didn't get along, my mother said before they went to bed, they like, you know, I still choose you at the end of the day, you know.
Right.
And sometimes, you know, those of us that are single during this time, choose you. Get up, treat yourself, you know, to a walk. If you ain't worked out, go, you know, go work out. Wake up with intention to start your day with loving on you, loving on the people that loved on you, being grateful for the things you have so more things will come for you to be grateful for. So I would say, you know, find it in your heart to be creative, to show your loved one what it is the world can't trick you into showing them. And that's a piece of you that nobody else sees. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you're doing this part of life right, every day you're changing. Every day you should be transforming a part of your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at your life just like a house, there's different rooms in a house. It's different rooms in you. When you start to shed the old, you become the new. And the beautiful thing about growing is the fact that it's everlasting.
Right.
If you're doing it right.
It's a never-ending cycle.
So,
right.
I mean, I would just, absolutely. So I would just say, you know, if you and your loved one do something you never did to get something you never had. And I guarantee you, because people don't understand, how do you put a person on a pedestal? Again, you get to learn the tricks that makes them head over heels for you. You know what I'm saying? If you like your foot, if she like her foot rub, just wake up. You dig what I'm saying? Put in a like, plan the day to spend nothing but time. Give that person attention. Because, again, a lot of us out here, you know, working 2 jobs, you know, taking care of the kids, doing, you know, other things that we have to do. Wake up with the intent, if you're going to celebrate it,
right,
with the intent to do something different, to get something different. If you're the type of person that's always talking, tomorrow wake up with the intent to be the person that listens. If your girlfriend or your boyfriend is always checking on you, wake up tomorrow with the intention to check on them. If you're the person always sending text messages, good morning, I love you, you know what I'm saying? Like, your partner should be trying to reciprocate by flipping that and allow that day, because you got to start somewhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let them know that they're loved in more ways than you just saying, oh, well, I pay the bill. So that's me showing
that's
you
good enough.
I love you, even with our children.
You know I love you.
Hey, but again, it don't hurt for you to say it. You dig what I'm saying? Like, it don't hurt for you to say it, and the people who are good at saying it, it don't hurt for you to show it outside of you paying bills. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to excel for longevity, and that's what people don't understand. See, it's easy to get it. It's hard as hell to keep it. You got to put in work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And to be in love and to love somebody and to be able to love each other while each other is growing, that's a hell of a transition. But you have to have the intention, no matter what the world look like today. When we go to bed tonight, my intention is to love you the same way or more tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to make sure we have the intention, like we have the intention to get up and go work for these folks that's barely paying the bills. You know? We have to have that same intention for the people who never left, the people that always checked on you, the people that stood in your corner, yourself for getting up, being ready to grind for somebody else to make the people around you comfortable. It's time for us to tap all the way in. It ain't no better time, you know what I'm saying, than the present. If they celebrate Valentine's Day, make it personal. Wake up with the intention to do something different, to get something different.
That sounded
And like I
powerful.
said, it could be as simple, I love you, or if their love is the affection, lay on the couch and hold them all day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
I mean, hey, it ain't hard. We make it difficult, King.
They say love don't cost a thing.
It don't, but some time.
And they say time is money.
And I mean, you give everything else time. If you really want it, it's about the longevity. Like I said, everybody can get it, but not everybody can keep it.
Well,
and the goal is to keep it.
Well, when we come back, I want to get your final thoughts on the show today, Elizabeth Brown. Truth Nation, stay locked in.
You are listening to The Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. The award-winning 1017 The Truth proudly celebrates Black excellence and the most monumental moments in our history. Tune in for Dr. Ken's Trivia, spotlighting powerful facts and moments you need to know. And Tory Lowe's Our Voices, Our Stories, amplifying the youth, perspectives, and lived experiences that define who we are. Celebrating Black excellence, celebrating our history. All month long on 1017 The Truth.
A penny saved earns you a whole new look. Nick Avani's penny sale is on now. Buy one item at the regular price and get a second item for just 1 penny. Suits, shirts, shoes, ties, and more for mere pocket change. In honor of Black History Month, Nick Avani's is offering this incredible deal throughout February. So don't miss your chance to step out sharp for 1 measly penny. Visit Nick Avani's on the 2nd floor of Mayfair Mall before February ends. Nick Avani's penny sale. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Calling all seafood lovers, the lobster salad sub is officially back at Cousin Subs. Fresh lobster mixed with our creamy signature mayo, topped with tomato and onion, served over crisp lettuce, and finished with a sprinkle of Old Bay. All on our fresh-baked Italian bread. It's a crave-worthy classic you can enjoy in store, online, or on the app, but only through April 5th. So catch it while you can. Cousin Subs. We believe in better.
Tired of managing your rental property? Or maybe you just don't know where to start? At Odom Investments and Property Management, our professional team handles everything from tenant placement to maintenance and rent collection, so you don't have to. Let us take the stress out of property management. Call 855-ODOM-WAY or 855-636-6929 and experience the Odom Way today.
I slept in a lot of different rooms, different beds, but none of them really felt like mine. I spent 14 years in foster care, mostly in group homes. And I never had much left because I always had to be ready to move. Why get things if you just have to let them go?
There are more than 100,000 children in foster care waiting to be adopted. The Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption is working to help find them a forever family and a permanent home of their own.
Now I have my own room with walls that tell my story. I love hanging out in here. I play dress up with my sisters and I sing and make videos. But the best part, knowing I'll always have a place to go and a family that loves and supports me.
If you have room in your home or your heart, see how you can help at davethomasfoundation.org.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
If you ain't know, I get that peso.
1017 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. Joining me on the lines, advocate author Elizabeth Brown. Elizabeth Brown, it's been a long week. It's been a lot of powerful conversations, but hey, they saying this is the weekend of love. It started out on Friday the 13th, but tomorrow is going to be about love.
Absolutely. And again, it's just one of those times for us to understand that everything that was sold to us, the majority of it was lies. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're in a season now where everything is being exposed. And like you said, we got these handheld devices that if we do our own research, we'll figure out that a lot of the things that we were programmed to do was for our own demise. So with that being said, love wins over everything. Love of self. To love self is to love others. We're learning now in this season that what we were misled to believe that we can change the world by starting outside, we see that that's the farthest thing from the truth. Mm-hmm. To change the world, you have to change you, which change what's in your world and what surrounds you, and then that energy takes form outside. So it's internal first, which is going to move the external. And so it's powerful that Friday the 13th came on today and Valentine's Day is tomorrow because, again, when you think about Friday the 13th and, the ideologies that come with that, what Hollywood put in with the script about, murder, dying, him being molested or, abused or whatever that looks like. But in reality, when you look up, the number 13, like that, it's a powerful number because it's a powerful time. But being that this door is opening right now, Friday the 13th, is not a negative thing. It's only negative if you wake up with the ideologies that you've been giving of bad luck, of, like the struggle mindset that if you woke up this morning, you like, man, Friday the 13th is like a black cat. Like it's, I can expect any and everything. In that moment, you're creating any and everything to happen. Versus this Friday the 13th, we woke up thinking about the weekend of love because tomorrow is, right, Valentine's Day, which, again, is a transformation. So I say, again, love conquers all. And the only thing we can do, that don't cost a thing, is love ourselves and learn to love others, because when we love ourselves is only when we can look at people that look like us, that's been there for us. We can only love them unconditional, and that way of loving ourselves, even if it means loving yourself enough to leave something that no longer serves you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Or allowing the grace and the mercy of somebody you love who you see is transitioning and trying to change their life and become a better version of their self, to have the patience and the compassion that includes allowing them to grow and know that you can't help them by forcing them to do anything, that everybody has a chance and a choice. Mm-hmm. But you give them enough space to make those to take those chances and make those choices. That's going to benefit, again, the collective overall if they're doing it the right way.
Right. And the thing is, we need more love, so I may not celebrate Valentine's Day like, I don't believe I believe that love is every day. So I'm giving and pouring and trying to show and trying to make sure, not just for just people around me, but the community. Every day somebody's looking for, empathy and trying to find different ways to resolve issues. So I don't see one day as being powerful than the next day. But for those that do, love is important right now. We need more love and compassion out here.
Love is the only thing that's going to get us to turn this thing right side up. Okay, because when you talk about greed and you talk about, the violations that taking place, only a person that don't love themselves can violate somebody else. Because to hurt me is to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Like in real life, what you put out is what you're going to receive. Mm. So in reality, if you're out here casting, negativity, giving the evil eye, trying to get over on somebody else, eventually what you put out here is going to come back to get you. And a lot of people out here are now losing their minds because what they serve somebody else, now they're being served. Now their skeletons is running around chasing them because you got a deal. It was a bed you made for somebody else to sleep in, but now it's your bed. And now you have to get it. And a lot of people can't take the pressure. They can apply pressure, but then they can't take the pressure, but it don't even matter because karma don't care about nobody. It's rated E. Everybody can get it. You know?
When you talk,
so the reality is...
When you talk about
go ahead, King.
Pouring into yourself, I like when you talk about that because learning to love yourself, like Whitney Houston said, is the greatest love of all, you know.
Gift of all. Absolutely. Absolutely,
and so,
because you can't lose.
Right.
You can't lose when you love yourself. You don't feel abandonment when you love yourself. You don't walk around with the victim mentality after you've been violated when you start to love yourself because you understand that every trial, every tribulation that you ever went through built you to be the person you are right now. Right now is the greatest time. It's not about what we've been through, it's what we got through. And that makes you stronger. You understand what I'm saying? We're a resilient people, and the wrongs of yesterday can be righted today. A lot of people are struggling, and they thinking it's about them, but we're breaking generational curses, King. And like I said, it all boils down to love in the end. Love will win, and we work it. So happy Valentine's Day to those that celebrate it. And for anybody else, we still give love because we about that action. So we working, King. Salute.
Hey, enjoy your weekend. Happy Valentine's weekend. Let the love flow, continue to flow.
That part.
Hey, it never stops.
If it ain't flowing, I ain't going.
Right,
So
it don't never stop. Hey. All right, well, I'll talk to you soon. All right, Truth Nation.
King.
I
Salute.
appreciate y'all for listening all week long. We had another powerful week of conversations. But look, if you're going to get out there, be safe, be careful, and spread the love. Keep your head on a swivel. Green don't always mean go and look both ways before you cross the streets. All right, salute to everybody in the chat. Another powerful chat this week. Salute, salute, salute. If y'all not chiming into the chat, you missing out on all the love in the chat. Hey, look, I'll talk to you next week. Dr. Ken Harris up next.
Trust, so even if they ban us, they'll never slow my plans up.